go. The go live button actually lit up that time. That's the thing I've got to look out for. The go live button lighting up. Sorry if you were sort of lurking in the previous attempts at streaming, but
yes, we're live.
Yes, we will be live now. So anybody who I'm going to wait for people to jump across.
And I've put hello all. Actually,
we're not here. We're somewhere
need
else.
to give this stream a like. There we go.
Yes. Let's get that one going. Let's get the chat visible. There we go. I can see the chat. Super duper. Okay, so let's get the game going. Now we know that the stream is running.
So I was actually talking to my niece earlier today about you playing Skyrim.
Yes.
And I was saying how you know, you weren't too sure whether it's something that you'd be interested in at first, but you give it a go, and now you can't get enough of it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's good. I mean, I played it for an hour or two when I got home from work today. Then I made some dinner, sat down, and digested my dinner, and now I'm playing again. So, right, we have a choice of 3 characters, and I'm going to play the Khajiit. I'm going to.
Yes, do it. Do the Dark Brotherhood quest line. Good man.
I've got other things to do though. I want to get more houses.
Yeah, well, if you do the quest line to a certain point, it'll help you in all of your future endeavours. I will promise you that.
Right, so...
Again, I'm not spoiling you.
Okay. So... That's where I am currently. I don't know if I've actually finished this section yet or not.
It says cleared.
Oh, I've got to work out how to get out, I think. Right. I am in Kolbjorn Barrow. Looks like I've got to go southeast to get out. But that appears to be locked. Do you remember Kolbjorn Barrow? Is there a way through there? Is that no? It's a wall. It's a wall. Have I got to find my way back up somewhere? It's been a little while since I played this character, so I actually can't remember. Okay, there's a thing there. All right. There's all these things around. I must have done this. I must have finished this and then saved as I finished it. So I'm wondering, do I go back?
Yeah, I think your head must have turned into a pumpkin.
Yeah, probably. Right. This is where I am.
Have either of you guys heard of a TV show called Mr. In Between?
No, I haven't.
No.
Okay, I've been watching it over the past few days, and I should have watched it sooner. It is fucking fantastic.
I remember. I found a black book, and I've got to learn the black book's hidden knowledge. Yes, that's what it is. We're doing another. Yeah,
Daedric quest.
Another Daedric quest. Yeah, Andy. The link to actually start the stream didn't appear in OBS, so there. What is
Even
TV?
when John's prepared, there's something that goes wrong, and it's not his fault.
Right. So what I've got, what I've forgotten, what I'd forgotten from when I last played this character is I've got to read this book, and I've got to try and do the Daedric thing. It's this one.
Right.
Hello, Jeb. Hello, Wayne.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh,
You seem to,
ouch.
you seem to be collecting ghostly voices, John. You've got 2 now.
Oh, I remember this thing. This thing battered me.
Oh, that thing is tough. Oh boy. Oh
Oh,
boy.
what have I done? I pressed the wrong thing. Yeah, this thing is really rather nasty. I'm going to heal vigorously. And then I'm going to rearm this weapon.
Remember to use your shouts to stagger them back and give you a few free hits as well.
Plug a lesser soul gem into it. Okay. And let me have a little... Have I been forced to drop my weapon? Looks like it. Looks like I have. Where's my weapon gone?
Wait, what?
Oh no, there it is. There it is. This thing is brutal.
Wow, that thing didn't even stagger at all.
It's resisting the extra damage.
Yeah, you might need to use something else.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like it. Okay. Maybe I can't quite do that yet. I'm going to reload. Actually, no, why reload? Just accept the fact that I've wasted a few things there. And get on with it. Get on with it. Do the nutty approach and not save and load spam.
I mean, what you might be able to do is if you get I don't know if you have any of the magic spells that can conjure like an Atronach or anything like that.
Oh yeah, I do. I do.
So yeah, so if you conjure like an Atronach or something, that'll obviously focus fire away from you, and then you can get a few hits in that way too. The thing is, with the Lurker Sentinel, they regenerate health, so if you don't continuously damage them, the healing will outdo your damage.
Yeah, you know how there's level scaling? It's not completely linear, is it?
This is, I will say, this is one of the most powerful Daedric creatures in the game.
Okay.
It has a base level of... Well, what level are you? Yeah, it's a higher level than you.
Okay, so I'd probably better wait a bit before I do that, I think, then.
I think if you get to about level 40, maybe then you'd be better equipped.
Okay. Okay.
But, because you can't take Lydia with you, can you?
I've just run into some... Draugr that weren't dead. But you can't take Lydia in, no, so...
No. Kind of makes you realise just how useful Lydia actually is, right? Because, I mean, she's an unkillable bullet sponge.
How do I get through here? Well, Lydia's killed the thing.
Is there no pole chain that's hiding somewhere?
I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it at the moment.
Ask Lydia to find your pull chain.
Hey! Now, I've been watching a few videos on Skyrim. Apparently you can marry Lydia.
Yeah, not in the base game, though. I think in, like, the later editions you can.
Oh, was looking into videos on the houses, and there's a few really good houses that I can't get, unfortunately. So
Why?
I haven't got the particular specific content active in this installation,
Okay.
and I can't
That
find the
makes
thing
sense.
can't find the thing on the menu to activate it. Oh, I see the pull chain. There it is.
Yeah, that's one of the things about Skyrim is that if you're stuck in a dungeon, it's probably a lever or a pull chain that you didn't see.
Yeah. But often it's just finding that, isn't it?
Well, I mean, again, with your mods that give your dynamic lighting, all this sort of depth and all that kind of stuff, it's a bit harder to see these things.
But they do make the game look better.
Oh no, I'm not saying that the game looks worse. It's just there's less. The things that stick out less.
Yes. Yeah, I probably do need to recharge my broccoli still.
The broccoli stuff.
It's got charge. That is charged. I could probably do with using it actually to refill some soul gems. There we go.
Can you check your list of spells for me, please, as well?
Yeah, I've got a big list of spells, but I haven't boosted up my magicka very much. So
Your magic, you only need enough to cast the spell.
okay.
That's pretty much the only prerequisite.
Yeah, I can't cast Conjure Frostatronic, for example.
No?
No, it needs 185 magicka. I haven't.
You've only got 150.
Something like that. Yeah.
Well, there might be some armor you have that gives you extra magicka. You can put it on, conjure it, and then take it off.
Possibly. Okay.
You know, like when you do the Mask of Clavicus Vial when you're buying and selling?
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Just gaming the system with what you've been given. But the thing is, it's not an exploit because it's in the game.
Yeah. Well, these are things I need to learn to use more often because I'm not very good at reacting.
But you see what I mean about there's a lot of moving parts, though.
Absolutely. Oh, I know that. I can see that.
Like, something will always fall by the wayside until something else reminds you about it. Like, oh yeah, shit, I should probably be using that.
Right. Where's Mr. Nobby? The guy who keeps sending me this place.
There, Conjure Flame Atronach is a lot cheaper.
I mean, I could do. I'm gonna wait a level or two until I've got. A bit
Or
more.
you can conjure Familiar. You just basically need something to draw a fire away from you.
Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna wait.
Yeah.
Is that quest done? I've got to get a Heartstone. It is done.
Who dares message me?
Tons and tons and tons of quests active. Find Pantia's flute. Well, no, the first thing I'm going to do is Neloth wants me to get him a Heartstone. So I'm going to do that. I've got some Heartstones at home. So let's go home. It's very snowy over here. Let's go to Whiterun. It's where my home is. I want to get some more homes. Have I got anything before I go anywhere? Have I got anything to smelt? No. Have I got anything to tan? No. Okay.
See, you're learning.
Yeah, but I've been watching. I mean, when I'm at work, I do watch YouTube videos when it's quiet, and my current playlist is has got quite a lot of Skyrim on it. Things to watch, things to learn from, and I want to keep those taproots. And so I've learnt about various houses, various wives, all that sort of stuff. I realise a bit more about what I'm missing.
If there's ever a game that embodies the phrase "a lived-in world," Skyrim is that.
Yeah, I'm getting that idea. Look at that, 41,000 gold. So I'm not going to struggle to buy a house.
Oh no.
Got Skyrim as well. I'm just not good enough to.
But even the places in Skyrim that feel empty, they don't feel empty.
No, there's things to find, little quirks in there.
Even just like in the design of places, like you can tell like the dwarven dungeons apart from the regular dungeons, and it makes you think like, whoa, what the fuck? How do they even do this?
Yeah. It's Hearthstone I need, isn't it?
Yeah.
What? Oh, hang on. I think I've left it in my other house. I do have another house, but it's all the way back.
You've got to soak them now.
Gotta soak some taproots, yes. Right. So I did get the other house, which is in Ravens Rock.
Riften.
No,
Oh, Ravens Rock. Okay.
And I'm pretty sure I've left the Hearthstones there. It's gonna get confusing now.
Captain Gallon does the business around here.
Well, you've done this to yourself.
Yes.
You can't blame me saying, "Hey man, you told me to buy another house." No, I didn't.
Seems you inherited a situation.
I've inherited a situation. Okay.
Drogus Relvi owes me 1,000.
Oh.
At least he did until you set him up with that Telvanni wizard. Now he's untouchable. The way I figure it, it's your fault he can't pay me. So I guess I'm going to have to collect it from you.
Okay.
Nothing for now. Watch your back. I'll be sending.
Yeah, I'm watching my back because there's dragon attacking while you're talking to me. Go away.
Get my money. Sooner or later, they'll.
Where is that dragon? Where is it? Oh, there. Looking at me. Get out.
Oh, it's a frost dragon.
It's landed outside town. It's landed out here.
Yeah, they never go inside town, really.
Where is it? There. It's stuck. Ha ha. It's stuck. My archery's up to 81.
Fucking hell, that must be your highest thing.
It is by miles.
Oh, wasn't there a perk that we wanted to save up for, and you could only unlock it when you got to 80?
I'm not sure. I can't remember.
I vaguely remember something like that.
Why isn't this dragon being absorbed?
Have you already done it?
I may have done. I may have done. It can stay there. It's in my head. I've encountered that madman before. I don't wish to encounter it again. It can sort off.
Zombie, zombie.
Right, now where's that dickhead who was threatening me?
That's a good question.
I work for Moko. You got a problem, you talk to him. Those flames get out of control. The strongholds keep to themselves. Skyrim hasn't always been kind to the orcs. For an outsider like you to be accepted, an orc would have to make you blood kin and send word to the chiefs. Trust like that is not freely given. Until next time.
I'm very tempted to kill him, but I don't want to annoy the guards.
What city are you in?
Raven's Rock.
Oh.
Where the ravens rock. Ah, a wyvern does indeed have 2 legs. A dragon has 4.
Yes. That is correct.
Oh. So where have I put my... There we go. Where have I put all the heartstone that I had?
That is a good question. I don't know the answer to that.
I had loads of heartstone. Where have I put it? It's not here.
I am sorry, this is something that Asian tech support cannot help with.
Bloody useless. You're bloody useless.
I am only good at redeeming.
I'm going to leave the dragon ore here.
Why did you redeem it?
No redeem. Oh, those videos are fantastic. Though what's the guy's name who annoys them? Who,
Boga.
Yes, that's him. That's him. He's very.
You know what? It's
very-
really funny. I watch his videos, right? And I don't know what his religious beliefs are or anything, but at the end of every video, I'm like, "Yeah, you're doing the Lord's work, mate."
Hello, Dave Mills.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a religious person, I can fully understand that being considered to be something very, very good.
He's doing a service for mankind. I mean, we're not paying him for it. He's getting paid for it, sure, but we're not the ones paying him.
No.
It's not like it's any skin off my nose, you know.
It's
and then I get to watch the video and laugh as well. Yes.
Yes.
Please.
And it's Google AdSense who are paying him, so it's not as if they're not leeches anyway. So
Yeah. Why did you redeem it? Why did you redeem it, ma'am?
So chat, have you watched any of Kit Boga's videos where he basically takes down scammers? He hacks into scammers and as they're trying to hack into a victim, and he reverse hacks them and switches on their webcams, videos them, makes them appear on their own screen to say, "Hello, this is you. I know your name and address." All that sort of stuff, and they absolutely shit themselves. It's brilliant what he does. And then he gets voice masking things where he pretends to be a pensioner, and then and then he winds them up for about 3 or 4 days on end by being as absolutely incompetent as you can imagine, clicking on everything they tell him not to click on, because of course he knows what he's doing, and ends up usually costing the scammers money and time.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic.
So not only does he waste their time just with himself and frustrate them to no end and all this kind of stuff, but they can't then use that time to scam other people because they've wasted it.
Exactly. So
it's a twofer.
Yeah, he costs them money. They're trying to scam money out of people, and he does his best just to inconvenience them as much as possible.
And you know what, as well, because a lot of them tend to be Pakistanis or Indians. I can understand most of what they say.
Yeah.
When like they're not speaking English, and one video I actually heard the guy say in the background "Kit Boga hai," which means that's Kit Boga.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, that background scammer's quite smart. Okay. Because a lot of the time it's like a call center. You can hear other people in the background, and he has this like fake bank balance on the screen, and when they see like these hundreds of thousands or millions that don't really exist, you know, they get the dollar signs in their eyes, and then everyone gathers round, and yeah.
Yep.
Just for them all to find out that it was fake. And that they wasted their time, and that they got trolled.
Yeah. Hello, Jerry.
Hey, Jerry.
Spriggan Earth Mother. There was a time when I was really worried about Spriggan.
There was a time where you were worried about every single thing that you ever thought.
Yes.
How far you've come. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Okay, so I've got to soak the taproot. Is it here? Oh, I've got to activate the headwaters. Okay. Right, done it. Soak to the taproots. That's how you do it. Talk to Elenia. Where was Elenia? That's where Storn is. I mean, it might be a code for something, but I think it was just drop it in the water. Just drop it in the water seems to be the right thing to do. Right. Tel Mithrin. Okay, so where is Tel Mithrin? I think it's in the corner of this land here. There we are. Long way away. I've got to stop you over relying on fast travel, but these are lands that I have already explored multiple times. It's which one is it? Which one of these is it? One on the left. Tel Mithrin Apothecary. This one. Oh, the one with the thing on the door. Duh.
don't care if he's a master wizard. Truly? Well done. I'll just keep 2 of them for myself. No need for Neloth to know.
Heh.
Take that last taproot and plant it into the wall of the withered house.
Plant the taproot in the wall of the withered house. Right. It's back there, so I've got to turn around and go southeast. This appears to be the withered house. No, this is thingamy jiggy. Floating up.
Good day, friend.
Hello. Get out of the way, please. It says this way.
First, it's ash spawn attacks, then my home. It's almost like someone was out to get me.
There we go. I've put... That looks really... Ugh. Some sort of growth. Blech. It floats down again. Boop, 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 boop. Well, I mean, cyberpunk isn't my sort of genre because of its sort of sci-fi-ish. But is it any good? I've heard it was very, very buggy when it first came out, but people seem to rate it nowadays. So, do you recommend it, Jerry? I mean, I know I'm going to be playing Skyrim for a fair while yet, but something for the future. I might go back and play some of the other Elder Scrolls.
I like it here at Tel Mithryn. Good. Now maybe Neloth will get off my back about it. I suppose you think you should get paid for helping an old woman. Here, take these. I'll sell you more if you come back later.
Oh, quality. Potion of extreme well-being. Okay. Let's see what they do. No. Oh, yes. They're pretty good.
Mafala cloak you.
Right. I've still got to find the Heartstone. So those who know their D&D will know heard of the module Quest for the Heartstone, which is something I am currently on, looking for Heartstones. I have no idea where I've put them. But Quest for the Heartstone is a big pile of poo. So this Quest for the Heartstone is far, far better. You would recommend it? Okay, cool. Heartstone sort of looks like that, so I... Oh, who are these? Oh, Morgul thugs. Ah. Right, let me get my bow out. Oh, that was nasty. Quest for more toy sales, yes. When was the last time I saved? Okay, that was when I left the house, that's fine. Yeah, Quest for more toy sales was a good description of Quest for the Heartstone. Okay, you play their character and can customize. I don't have an issue with that. I'm not a stickler for having to always play my own character. I do rather like being given an awkward pre-generated character to play, and then testing myself, so it can be fun. I know some people are sticklers for wanting to create everything about their own characters. I'm quite happy to go with the flow. Of course, it does depend on the character. Sometimes it's really not my thing, but in general, I'm not fussed. I'm getting stuck here. Right. Go for Lydia, not me. The whole point of Lydia is she's meant to take the hits for me. Got it. There's the other one. So I'm not that great at taking hits. Lydia's the one for that. She's got all heavy armor and stuff. There we go, got it. Now they chased me away from an area which I believe had some heartstone. Yes, there it is. That's what I was looking for. There's my quest for the heartstone. Keep hitting tilde on a stake. Is it more heartstone? Yeah, we'll have some more heartstone. I've got about 10 pieces somewhere. No alcohol for me tonight. My guts have been funny for a few days, so gonna be a good boy. Right, Niloth, he's over here. Which one's he in? Middle one, I think. That's the end one. Duh. I think it's this one. Is it? No. One down. This one. Yeah, there we are. Float up, going up, going up.
That whole thing with the standing stone?
I wonder if a dragon could be captured alive. Excellent. I'll take it. Here, have some symptoms? I've been having difficulties with my heartstone experiments. Have you heard of the Briar Heart?
Yes, yes, I've killed a
They
few
are
of them.
fierce warriors of the Forsworn tribes. They actually remove their own hearts and replace them with large briar seeds, which puts their life sparks in direct connection to the natural forces. I need you to examine one of them. Just investigate as much as you can. I'm going to put this memory trace spell on. so you won't have to worry about taking notes. I doubt you could know what was important anyway.
That's a good idea for a spell. Have we got that in D&D? I don't think we have we?
Well, I'm hoping to do something similar. If I could connect a living being to the forces of the Red Mountain, that would be formidable. I've done some experiments in this area, but my test subjects are far too.
So people have been dying because of your experiments.
Some
Okay.
of the Briarheart techniques.
It's a bit dodgy, isn't it?
I would venture out myself, but long voyages are dangerous and risks are precisely what people like you.
Yes, yes.
The Forsworn live in the hills on the western edge of Skyrim. From there, you're on your own, and given to understand that they are not difficult to find, if you gather my inference.
Okay.
Hermaeus Mora has always tried to seduce mortals into his service with the lore of forbidden knowledge. Where the black books actually came from, no one really knows. Some appear to have
Don't like that
been written
flavour.
far in the past. Others might be from the future. Apparently, time is more malleable if you're the Daedric Prince of Fate and Destiny.
Okay, right. How is Drovus working out?
The man makes a dreadful cup of Canis root tea.
Okay.
However, he seems to run the place well enough. Oh, are you fishing for a compliment, a sign of gratitude? Don't waste your time. Those things are for the weak and foolish.
I'd love to play a character in a game like Neeloth. I think he's quality.
Staffs, they're my specialty.
Okay. Can I sell anything to him? I can get rid of that. I've got an extra one, so you can have that. No, I haven't got anything else I want to sell him.
Are we done? I thought so.
Oh, what's he doing? He's testing his spells on me.
Where is
Get
that
it.
lazy steward of mine? Verona.
Scared me for a moment then.
Travis.
Right. What else have I got to do in Solstheim? Let's have a little look. Pay Morgul? No, Morgul can sod off. I think there's a reason why I don't want to go and talk to Storn yet. Something is about to happen there that I don't want to kick off. I can't remember what it is. Let me have a look at my quests. Okay. Oh, he wants the secrets of the Skull. Oh, right, okay. I think I've got to sort of betray the Skull for Neeloth. No, I'm going to go back to Skyrim. Go back to Skyrim and start hoovering up a few quests there. Something I still haven't done is go to Winterhold. So I could probably do with heading over there. I haven't discovered Winterhold yet, so I'm gonna go via one of these places. Go via the Serpent Stone and then walk across. Oh, this is across the bay, isn't it? Right, no problem. No problem. Hey, Marn's been gone a long time. how far can you go out to sea in this game? Has anyone ever... Someone must have tried it to see how far you can go. Is that winter hold up there? I'm not going to test it on stream. It might be quite boring. And if you reach the edge of the world. Oh. So I'm going to do them. Oh, it's still alive. And now it's bucketed off. I'm missing. There. Eat arrow, dickhead. Well, I've left. Oh, here comes Lydia. Swimming through in a heavy armour. Got to find myself a wife as well in this. But let's go to Winterhold first. Oh, more wolves. Eat that. And that. And that. Oh, I've contracted a disease. I did carry potions of cure disease, so at least I usually have. There we go. I can't go any further. Okay. Oh, it will stop you. Right, fair enough. So you've tried it. You've tried to do that that trip. Okay, alright. To get to Winterhold, I've got to get across there. It's a bit of an arse. Oh! Is there a way to... Okay. Okay. I've got to go round. Hello, Daniel. Oh, there's Lydia over there. You alright, Lorf? There she is. Can I get up here? Is this the right way? It says Winterhold is over to the west. I'm sure I saw it to the east. There are ice trolls. Ice trolls are like the equivalent of yetis. You'd think the wolves would have learnt by now. Evolution's not helping them, is it?
Hello, I'm back.
Hello. I'm finally doing the Mages College quest in Winterhold because I hadn't done it. It's the first time I've been to Winterhold.
Yeah, it's about time.
My job is to serve the Jarl. Me?
I've heard it's a bit of a crap city,
I hope to
but
keep it that way. The Jarl is convinced I have some connection with the college, so he goes easy on me. Maybe you'd like to help me keep up appearances. Old Nellikar has a mage's staff in his
Hello, Daniel.
frozen hearth. It'd be good to have that staff, in case the Jarl starts wondering if I actually have a real connection.
Ah, Winterhold.
Thanks. I'll be
The
waiting.
good old days.
The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here,
okay.
take a look at this decree for details.
Okay.
I don't really know anyone at the college. I guess everyone just assumes I do.
The Frozen Hearth.
People won't say it, but they're afraid of me, so they leave me alone.
Turned inside out and then exploded. What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation.
Oh.
I've already corrected it for future experiments.
This is why people have a problem with your college.
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep walking.
Okay. No, I'm not getting. I am not a beer fetching service for you, sir.
What are you, a man or a mouse?
It turns out that if people think you're some sort of secret wizard, they'll let you get away with a lot.
I don't know, but I have seen various gameplay of Cyberpunk, Jerry.
Here, let me show you.
It was infamously released filled with bugs, wasn't it? About 6 months too early. But I believe they sorted all those out, didn't they?
Eventually.
Azura's wisdom to you, friend.
With the thing is, like, Cyberpunk thankfully did okay, but a lot of games end up shooting themselves in the foot because they release when they're not ready, and then people just don't give them a chance after that.
What's your business here in Winterhold? Should have known.
Like, you may have heard of No Man's Sky.
I've heard of the game.
So when they released No Man's Sky, they were preaching about all this, like, oh, you know, it's procedurally generated, randomly generated worlds, and, you know, there's thousands of them, you can explore the galaxy to your heart's content, and just almost all of these worlds were just completely barren, and just, there was nothing on them, and no interesting features whatsoever, and it's just like, you know, they were talking such a big game, and, you know, they didn't really deliver on that. And over the years, they patched it and fixed it and added things to it, and now it actually is, you know, what they originally claimed it was. But it's taken them fucking years to get to that point.
Yeah.
When, you know, they said when they released it that that's what it was.
Hansa was in line to be High King of Skyrim, you know. Having that might get the ear of the other holds. Give me some authority.
Okay.
Good.
Like, imagine if you played Skyrim and then every single dungeon you went into was the exact same with absolutely nothing in it.
Yeah, it would be desperately dull.
You'd be like, well, what the fuck? You were talking about all this stuff and, you know. And a lot of it isn't their fault. It's to do with time constraints, right? Because, you know, the publisher will say, well, you have a deadline, so then the developers work towards that deadline, and even when it's not ready, they'll go, well, this is the deadline, release it.
Yeah.
They did that with Skyrim as well, believe it or not. But Skyrim was actually in a mostly finished state, so...
I used to work in the gaming industry, going back to... I got a job in the gaming industry in 1996, got made redundant.
Yeah. Mr. IDOS.
IDOS, yes. Got made redundant in 2001. The amount of games that were forced out early.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous and the gate.
One thing I did quite like with some games is you got the first level of the game for free in the form of shareware, and you're allowed to spread it around. And if you like it, you bought it. And that
was demos. Yeah, they still do those.
Do they? Okay.
Yeah, they do. It's just you know, often they're not really spoken about.
Okay.
But if you go on, like, you know, I have a PlayStation, for example. So if I go on the PlayStation Store, there's a lot of demos for games that will be coming up, you know, in the foreseeable.
Okay.
It gives you an idea of what the game is actually... It's a proof of concept, basically.
Yes, yeah.
So, like, Resident Evil 7, I played the demo for that. Fucking absolutely shit myself. And I was like, yep, I'm going to buy this game. Played the Resident Evil 8 demo, absolutely shit myself, and was like, yep, I'm going to buy this game. I haven't played the demo for Resident Evil 9, but I assume there was one. Oh, I played the demo for Resident Evil 4. I didn't end up buying that because it wasn't what I wanted from the remake.
Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill.
But when I was a kid, they used to release them on demo discs. You know, they used to have like discs with like 10 or 12 demos like pre-installed on them.
Right, I've got to do a test to enter the college.
Oh, just shout at her.
Shout at her?
Yeah, shout at her. Not the full shout, just a little one.
No, she wants me to cast firebolt at this the seal on the ground. I can do that.
The college is an asset to Skyrim, even if it goes unnoticed or unappreciated.
Oh, okay. I remember I got into the College of Winterhold. They were like, oh yeah, show us your magic. And I was like, I'd rather not. And they were like, well, can you prove that you have magic ability? And I just went, bleh. And they were like, yes, come on in.
Wow, very nice. She walks weirdly.
No matter what, the college will endure.
You'll get to meet the Archmage as well, I think.
Ooh, very posh.
Very, very posh.
The view I like. Look at that.
Can you see why I chose to live here?
You chose to live in Winterhold?
Yeah.
It's a bit out of the way.
Nah, I was about to give you a spoiler then, but I can't.
No.
But yeah, when you get to the end of this quest line, you know, whenever that may be, you'll see why I decided to stay here. And that's besides the amazing view.
You are new here, are you not? We have not spoken.
But yeah, I had a house in Whiterun, a house in Riften, and then a place in Winterhold, and I was happy with those.
Okay.
I am Savos Arin.
I've heard the house in Riften's quite good.
I am quite content
I
to see nearly
I
any
think you get it for free as part of the Thieves Guild quest line, but I might be wrong.
aspect not and will not
But there's definitely a house in Riften,
cause purposeful harm to your fellow.
and I remember because it has a basement.
Are we clear?
Ah.
So you know how your home in Whiterun has like the ground floor and then the upstairs?
I am
The one in Riften has the ground floor and then downstairs.
We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks.
What was the one that General Nut wanted me to get? Was it the one in Rorikstead or something like that?
I don't know, actually. I don't remember what he said. He'll probably pop in at some point, though.
He
Or at least I
usually
hope
does.
so.
He usually does when we're rimming. He enjoys a little rim.
He does, he does. About 11,000 hours of it.
It shapes worlds, creates and destroys life. It deserves proper respect and study. The college is a place where we can focus on that, without the pressures of the world weighing down on us.
I mean, compared to my 300 hours, his 11,000 hours is, you know.
Beyond
I
that,
haven't looked to see how many hours I've got on it.
events in the last several hundred years resulted in a significant...
I am playing
loss of
3
life
characters at the
beyond
same time. But this is when I play the most.
as it has come to be known. And
It's your
unfortunately,
first. You'll always have a special connection with him.
Yeah.
the college fared far better than the city of Winterhold, but it was not left untouched.
What caused the
No
great
one is
collapse?
sure of the cause. Some
You see what I mean about the D&D thing, though? Like, this is what I imagine D&D to actually be.
Mm.
I know there are some who have blamed the college, said that we were responsible.
This is like as true a representation in a video game as there ever has been, I think.
Oh, probably. Apart from but the original Baldur's Gate, I think, was pretty good.
Welcome to the college.
But isn't Baldur's Gate like a strategy game?
Surprised at how many of you there are lately.
Yeah, it's got strategy, but it is an RPG. You make decisions, you develop your
I'll give
characters.
you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class.
It uses AD&D mechanics, a variant of them. Novice Robes of Destruction. Okay.
Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off.
Please follow you and don't wander off. Okay.
Fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. A prominent feature
I don't know Treasure of Tarmin.
It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings.
Neither does me.
Located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters.
But you see how different all the quest line, even the environments to do with them are.
Yes, yes.
Like, look at the Thieves Guild compared to the Dark Brotherhood, compared to this, compared to the Bard's
Yes.
College.
Yes.
They all feel distinctly unique.
There's a peacefulness to this.
To being, what, at the College of Winterhold.
Yeah.
There's a certain serenity to be had, I think.
Apparently, Treasures of Tarmin predates one of us. I'm
I
gonna
wonder
say-
which one.
I wonder which one. Yeah, yeah.
Our new
Not the elf.
housed here in the Hall of Attainment.
No.
Oh,
you're
there's a Brian.
There's a Brian. Hello, Brian.
As others may be working on
Hello.
research or delicate experiments.
Also, Jerry's got more Skyrim experience than me. 3,000 hours in Skyrim, 1,200 in the Skyrim Special Edition.
Yeah, that's like me. I started with the original offering, and then Special Edition came out, and I
You're going to be sharing
switched over to that one.
apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This
Well, I found
area
out my
is yours.
colleague at work,
Please
Jordan,
try and be considerate of
when I said I was
Now,
playing
let's
Skyrim,
go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members
I
gather
showed him how
to
it looked on my
discuss.
computer, and he ended up sat there watching our stream from last week for about 2 hours. It turns out it's his favourite game of all time. He's bought it on no fewer than 8 different formats. As he changed console and upgraded his PC and things like that, when he upgraded his PC, he got a newer version of Skyrim with all the DLCs. When he went from Xbox 360 to Xbox One, he upped it, and then PlayStation. He got PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. I think he said he said he bought it 8 times.
That's ridiculous. I admire the dedication, though. Hey, Squirrel Hermit.
Ah, we have a squirrel. Squirrel.
Squirrel. Squirrel. Yeah, I only ever bought Skyrim once, and then the DLCs once, and then I just sort of left it after that.
Ah, Treasures of Tarmin was an Intellivision cartridge. Okay, well that'll be why I've never heard of it, because Intellivision completely passed me by.
One of our most esteemed wizards.
Jeb, have you seen the latest offering from Atari that has a console that plays the old cartridges, but it has new features like HDMI port and some newer games?
Atari's one of those names that just disappeared, isn't it? They were huge.
They were.
Is likely already addressing the new apprentices.
Yeah, I remember when that was really hot. I never had one, but my friend did, so I was always over there playing.
So where's Tolf, dear?
Where's who?
Tolf, dear.
Is he not inside? Yeah, he's inside.
Okay.
Was it ColecoVision that had the Qbert game?
Oh, it's another blast from the past. Coleco.
Hall of the Elements, eh? What a name that is.
It was just so amazing to get the arcade game in your home back then.
Yes. Yeah, you didn't have to shove money in. But the problem is the versions we got were pretty crap. But
yeah,
they were still ours.
Yeah, I remember the quality being lower than the arcade.
Alduin is real, huh? Not foreshadowing at all, John.
Played a lot of Street Fighter 2 at home when it came out.
I remember Mortal Kombat 3.
I was never a big fan of the beat-em-up games. Yeah, I mean, I played them a bit, but I never... one of the problems was I was crap at them. So...
Yeah, it requires a lot of fast twitch muscle dexterity.
I obviously don't.
Yeah, I have quite a lot of that.
I obviously don't.
Nowadays, I prefer games that require strategy and contemplation.
Was it you I was talking to the other day, John, and I was telling you about when I used to go over to my mate's house like 10 years ago? We used to play Mortal Kombat against each other one-on-one, and I would win like 90% of the time. And it's not because I'm better than him, it's because I managed to do the inputs quicker than him.
Right.
In terms of skill, we were both very equal. But because I was the one who got the button in first, I was the one who got the hit first.
No, I was useless. I can't find my way around a controller. I just don't have any manual dexterity when it comes to controllers. They don't feel natural to me.
Do you have a -1 dex bonus?
Yeah,
when
basically.
When it comes to console controls, yes, very much so.
Mastery of magic. It takes years.
You know, there's another game that I thought would be all about strategy and contemplation. It was called Age of Empires 2, but then I found out that the good players were just very fast twitch and memorized a sequence of keys really quickly.
Yes.
But yeah. There was strategy to it, but once you had that strategy memorized, it was all down to speed.
Yes.
And
Yep,
it's the same
because
for the
you'd hit all your hotkeys on your keyboard in a specific order when you're building, as fast as you could.
Yep.
So that was another game that I decided, well, that's just not for me.
Is that so?
I like Age of Empires. It's good. It taught me a lot about medieval weaponry and stuff.
All right, settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety.
Yeah, when I first saw it, I thought, wow, that's really interesting. And I played with it in one-player mode for a while. But then when my friends would just annihilate me with their fast builds, then I just got real discouraged with it.
Yeah.
That's often how it is. You know, you think you're good at the game, and then you play with someone better, and you realize, like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. It was like that for me with Madden football, too. Like, when I first started playing it, I was a teenager, and they had only 2 or 3 buttons on the controller. And then they kept adding more buttons, adding more complexity to the controllers and the consoles, and then finally it just exceeded my mental bandwidth.
It's a good way of putting it. I think that's why John doesn't like a lot of modern video games, but he likes Skyrim.
When I play those games like football now, what I try to do is be the manager and the coach and not play the players. I let the AI play it.
Okay. I could never do that if I was playing FIFA, for
substitute.
example. I could never do that.
Oh yeah, I'll call plays and I'll substitute people in and out of the game, but I won't actually run the play myself.
I mean, so I don't know how it works in the American football games, but in FIFA, the soccer, the European-style football game, you can only ever control one player at once, but you can switch between players on the team. So, like, if you're controlling player 1 and you pass the ball, you'll then switch control to the player who the ball is being passed to.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
So then, before the ball gets to that person, that player who you're switching control to, you can then control that person and how they receive the ball.
My son's really good at games like FIFA. He's been playing them
College is a bit of an
for
oddity.
all of his life, pretty much.
You know, this is one of a very
I only started playing it in high school because my friends played it.
parents reserved a spot for me here at the college on the day.
Obviously, I was a football fan, but I never really liked football games. But there's something to be said about that camaraderie. You know, you see your friends at high school or college, you go home,
Yeah, of course.
and you're all playing in the same football team together, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Drinking.
I don't know what that is, mate. So there was a game mode on FIFA. I don't know if it still exists, but hopefully it does because it was fun. It was called Pro Clubs, and basically instead of taking over like an actual team, you and your friends would each create your own player, and then they would, all of those players would play in a team together. So like I would get to control my player, you know, Adam would get to control his player, Daniel would get to control his player, Luke would get to control his player, all that kind of stuff. And like we all had to figure out how to make it work.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but Daniel would be passed out halfway through it, though.
Daniel wouldn't know what the rules were, mate. So he'll probably like try and pick up the ball and throw it and get a red card.
Speaking
you
of
know
football,
what game might be more my speed, and it's a sport.
Wait, no, hang on. I'm picking up the balls a yellow, or is it a straight red?
It depends when it happens.
I used to be an adventurer.
What were you saying, Brian?
Golf. I was saying golf is a sports game that anybody could probably get into, because you don't have to run around. You just aim it and hit.
Yeah, but it's incredibly difficult. It's incredibly difficult. It's the most mentally frustrating sport I've ever tried.
I think I had about 40 swings on a golf, like, you know, one of those driving ranges once. And I think I got 3 clean shots that went further than 150 yards.
And the rest just went ba-dump, 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 ba-dump along the ground.
The rest went all over the fucking place. But the thing is, when I hit clean, I hit fucking cleanly.
Yeah.
Which is... I think that is carried on from when I used to play baseball and rounders when I was in high school.
But the thing there, that the hardest part is with golf is you don't always know why you've hit it cleanly. You don't know what you did wrong. You feel like you did exactly the same thing as you did last time, and
yes,
and that is the hard part. It's very frustrating.
It's harder than you hitting a baseball with a bat.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh yeah, by far.
It's an incredibly difficult sport.
See, when I played baseball around us, it was really easy because I knew I could hit the ball far enough that I wouldn't even have to run around the bases. Which is really weird coming from this, like, you know, little 5'4" dude, you know, skinny as a twig. People are like, how do you hit it so far? I'm like, I don't know, I just hit it.
It's in your genes because being Asian and cricket and things like that. Even though you're not a cricketer.
I don't think it's that. I think it's body mechanics. I think it's just because I knew how to use my body. Because a lot of the times when people swing, they swing with their arm. That's not how you're supposed to swing.
I wouldn't know with baseball.
Even with rounders, you know, people keep their arms straight by their side or stiff by their side and try and swing with just their arm. And it's like, no, you got to twist your body into it.
True.
So when I swung,
baseball players,
I swung.
Was that Brian?
The pro baseball players, what they're taught, because you know those pitches come 100 miles per hour over the
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Same as
so
cricket,
they are taught to watch how the pitcher releases the ball from his hand. And then they start their swing.
Yep.
Same with cricket.
They don't even wait for it to get across the plate. They're just watching how it leaves his hand and how he turns his wrist. That's all they're keying on.
That's the sort of thing they're looking at in cricket as well. They look to see where how the bowler really is gripping the ball, how the bowler releases the ball, all that sort of stuff.
You're effectively trying to calculate trajectory before it gets to you.
Yeah, before your eyes can even pick it up.
Yeah.
That's all you have time for.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so a lot of people make the mistake of waiting until the ball's like halfway to them before they start the swing.
Oh, anybody.
But if you've waited that long, you're gonna miss.
Any normal person will do that because you just. That's the difference between an average Joe and someone who's actually good at the sport.
But I did used to play cricket and things when I was a kid, but I've always been a bit of a slogger, you know. I didn't really know how to control where to put the ball. I just knew to put it far.
Yeah, same. I was just an absolute slogger when it came to batting, because I was a bowler. That's what my job was, bowling. The
I
equivalent to
remember
a
when I was
baseball
in
pitcher.
year six sports day, and I came up to bat for cricket, and then Mr. Turner was like, "Oh, Iman's a slogger," and then everyone took a few steps back, and I'm like, "Huh? What does that mean?"
What's it mean? It means, yeah, that you're not going to just nurdle the ball around. You're going to have a big swipe. So it's pointless having fielders in close. If they're going to catch you out, they're going to be a bit further back. Yeah, tactics. It's tactics.
But yeah, like even when I was in high school and I was like the scrawniest and one of the smaller ones, like I'd be able to hit the ball like a rounder's ball, probably the length of a football field or half a football field because we had half-size football fields.
Right.
And people would say like, "How do you hit it that far?" And I'm genuinely just there like, I'm confused by the question because I'm not doing anything like special. I'm just hitting the ball, right? Or at least that's what I think.
I was terrible at rounders, and I was initially awful at batting. But then I loosened up and started hitting the ball a lot better. But I've got no technique at all.
But I think that's the same reason why that I took to boxing quite well, because I wasn't stiff. I always kind of knew how to twist my body.
For me, it was always a case of, if in doubt, brute force it. And brute force was about the only thing I was any good at in sports.
It's weird to think though that like, you know, you had all these guys who were like, you know, way taller than me, way bigger than me, stronger than me, and they couldn't hit the ball for shit. But I think it's because I always kept my eye on the ball. I wasn't focusing on what I was doing, I was focusing on the ball. And then when I'm like, I don't know, when the ball's at that point where I'm like, right, I'm going to start my swing, just make sure to connect with the ball. That's all I cared about, getting a connection.
My head was in the clouds. That was a problem. That's my problem with golf as well. My head's all over the place. I'm awful at golf.
Football is different. Football's much more of a physical sport, right? Compared to like rounders. Like when you're playing baseball or rounders, you're waiting for the ball, you swing, then you do your running. In football, if you have the ball, you're gonna get swarmed by opposition players.
Yeah. Oh, our game on Sunday was an interesting one. Very interesting one.
Oh, aye.
We played away at Camden Court. Camden Court Ladies. Now, unfortunately, the term ladies was false advertising. Camden Court Yobbos would have been a better description.
Right.
These were not young ladies. These were vicious, aggressive, and we were 2-0 down at half time. So we came out in the second half and we fought fire with fire, and we got it back to 2-2. And then
nice. Okay.
a fight erupted on the pitch. There, this forward, who, whenever we've seen her played it before. She is a wind-up merchant, and she was getting under one of our players' skin. Then she committed a really bad foul on her and pushed her, and our player retaliated.
Okay.
Pushed her in the face.
Right.
Which meant our player got a red card for retaliation. The other player only got a yellow card. So we were down to 10. One of our best players got sent off. So how did our 10 respond? We scored another goal and we won 3-2.
Go on.
So there we go. Best second half performance I've seen from our team in a long time. Way to react against.
How'd that get fuckers?
Way to react against a fairly unpleasant group. They weren't all bad, but just a lot of them were.
No, but I can imagine how frustrating it must be for the other team, trying every dirty trick in the book and still losing.
And still losing, yes, yes.
Yeah,
And
you fucking suck.
we really deserved that win. So, it says I've got to go here. Have I got to go up or down? There's got to be a way down, hasn't there? It's down there. But how do I get in? Uh-oh, who are these? Who are you?
This is exciting, isn't it?
Oh, they've arrived. I had to wait for them. I had to wait for them to get here. That's what it was.
Ah, of course.
Of course.
This is better than sitting around talking about magic, don't you think?
I've got to meet them down here.
You know that well-known football chant from England, John? Who are you? Who are you?
Yes. Yes. I'm going to wait for your teacher to come. That's right, Jerry. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Come on. Where are you? You're slow.
Tell you what, there's not much more frustrating in video games than slow NPCs.
Yes, slow walking NPCs. Just waiting for them. Whee!
They're just absolute knobbers.
And here we all are. Shall we step inside? All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
Okay. It should be safe. How safe is it going to really be?
Oh. I find it hard to believe this excavation was
Saw was one of the earliest known settlements of Skyrim. It's also the largest.
Who knows what we might find in here.
Infamous Night of Tears. Not much is known about what happened to Southland. This is an exciting
Yeah, just follow him into this cave, you know, completely non-sketchy.
This is exciting, isn't it?
Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secure.
This is exciting,
Well,
isn't it?
are there any questions before we begin? Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars, here working on...
I think Jerry agrees about the slow NPCs.
Yes.
Locating any additional magical artifacts here in the ruins. Any enchanted items will do. The usefulness of the enchantment is irrelevant.
I remember the Assassin's Creed games used to be quite a big proponent of that. Having those slow walking NPCs that are doing exposition dumps. I can't remember which game in the series it was, but eventually they did this thing where if you stood close enough to them that you'd just walk at the same speed as them. And I was so grateful for that addition.
Yes. So you didn't have to press anything, you just sort of followed them.
Yeah. because oftentimes they'd walk like faster than walking speed, but slower than running speed.
Yes.
Could very well be fair to say, Joe. Everyone agrees about slow NPCs.
Fine, fine. Just don't make a mess of my work, all right?
I mean, one thing I like about games is that a lot of them these days, especially, they seem to respect the player's time.
We don't want to damage anything.
In the sense that, you know, they don't force you to do things that you don't want to do, or like they won't trap you somewhere just unnecessarily. Like, if you're having trouble with the quest, you don't have to do the quest. Or, you know, if you've got something to do, or something that comes up urgently, you can just save the game at a moment's notice. Come back to it whenever you're ready, you know?
Yeah. There's something behind there.
What are you supposed to do?
We're looking for artifacts down here. Hold on, I want to do this.
Oh wait, there was an activate there.
Where?
Activate ancient amulet.
What?
On that sarcophagus looking thing on the wall. Yeah, on the left. Well, I don't know if that's where you're looking now, but...
Oh, there! Ah! That's what I've got to find. Aha! Okay. Oh. The bars have come down. Or got up.
Look at you, casting continual light.
It's not very continual, it only lasts a short time.
Nah, I know.
How do I get through? I appear to be
It breaks
stuck.
darkness, though.
You need to activate all of them.
But the other ones aren't in here. Oh, take the enchanted ring. Oh, okay. Let's cast it again. So I've had the one from there.
Mm-hmm.
Something. I appear to be a bit stuck. Is there something on the wall? Something's locked me in.
Wizard lock?
I don't have an opening smell of any sort that I know of.
So
Yeah,
are we out of combat in the AD&D game, All That Glitters?
You believe you might be, but you don't know for certain.
Well, we dealt with those two imp-like creatures.
Yeah.
Fire
But there was-
methods?
Yes.
That thing, yeah.
You are very injured in that game, Dwarkin.
Yes.
Yes, you are.
We're going to have to address that pretty soon when we resume that game.
Yeah, don't worry about that. It's only D&D, it's not like I care if my character dies, you know?
Yeah, I know, but
No, I'm
As a
just
team-
being facetious, but yeah.
but it makes the team weaker if you die. We have to keep the team strong.
We already had 2 deaths, mate.
Yeah. No need for any more. How do I get out of here? I'm stuck.
I feel like, yeah, Jerry might be right. I think the quest is broken somehow.
I broke the quest.
Maybe just restart the autosave from when you came into the cave and try again.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking you shouldn't be trapped in there. You should be able to get to the other arrow things.
Okay.
I'm not sure why that happened. There's General Nut. I knew he'd pop in eventually.
I'm totally fine. I still have a hit point. I operate at 100%.
No, you're doing it all wrong.
And that's what Caster said before the TPK happened.
Yes.
This is an exciting opportunity for us to be able to study such.
Get the rings first. Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, do that.
Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secure. Ah, yes. Now let's see. What shall we have?
Go find Arniel Gain, which is up here. Who's up here? I didn't find anything along the way. There was really nothing to find in here, wasn't there? It's all been sort of poked out and looted and what have you.
Well, it is a bit dark, so.
Yeah, shall we make light? Da da da, there we go. Okay. Oops. Fell down. There's just lots of empty sacks and things. Some mirrors rot. I don't need my weapon out. Let's just have my light spell. We're being peaceful, hopefully.
Tell you one thing that made me laugh about the All That Glitters session that we did on Friday, though.
What?
Like, Brian got his armor, heat metaled, and then Brian took his armor off to obviously stop sustaining damage. It happened to Joker, and he just carried on like nothing happened.
He wasn't paying attention.
Joker, you're taking another 4 hit points of damage. Okay, I'm gonna swing.
You can do more than just swing, Joker. You can do more than just swing.
Does he have plate?
Yes.
I think so. He's a paladin, so I would think so.
Banded mail, I think.
Okay.
I have splint, so it takes less time to don and remove it than plate.
Yeah, I mean, when I went on a live stream, I simplify those sort of things. I don't overly fuss, so I could easily have looked up to see how long it takes to take armor on and off, and I wasn't gonna fuss about that.
Do you think there's treasure here? Something to make just
The rule of
Plate
thumb.
has the longest time to take off.
By the rules, yes.
But Lakebreaker has a wand that I think will cool him off, though.
Okay.
You know what it reminded me of, though, John?
What?
Andy, if you're still lurking, when you were doing bits and pieces for us. Do you remember, John, there was a drop of ichor, or ichor, however you pronounce it, that dropped on Joker's character's shoulder, and he didn't pay attention to it, so next round he got grabbed by the entrails.
Yes. You've got to pay attention to details. I don't know where I am. I suddenly can't find the guy I'm looking for.
There's Andy.
Look.
I suddenly can't find the guy I'm looking for. This is why I get very frustrated in 3D games, because I just don't picture the environment really well.
And then I think he got grabbed by Joker's character got grabbed by the entrails, and then something happened, and he got set on fire. And then he was like, "Ah, help me!" And I was like, "Shut up, you're burning." And Andy was like, "Hush, you're burning."
Andy, is your character damaged in All That Glitters on Friday?
The site isn't entirely secure.
I'll be amazed
Nutty
you
says go
find
up.
anything useful.
Okay.
What? Ah, yes, you.
What was the question you had for General Nut, by the way? Now that he's here,
That's fine. Just
I can't remember.
the house. You said there was a house in Rorikstead or something.
I think which house he wanted me to get. I think everybody's wounded in All That Glitters. From what I remember, most of the party's wounded anyway. It got pretty brutal.
Oh, is that Nutty?
Ah,
It is.
It is.
Hey.
just round up the rest of the
Hello,
medical
General
info
Nut.
so that I can catalog.
Good day, sir.
Hello, specific Nut.
Okay, I've done something terribly wrong. All my volumes are really low.
oh. Take the enchanted ring. Take the enchanted ring. This is the mistake I made. I didn't realise that there were things on the floor. I was looking. I thought there might be a passage below that they were pointed towards, but no, there were actually things on the floor that I needed to pick up. And then they shut me in. It shuts me in when I take that one. It's done it again. So what have I got to do?
Put the amulet on.
Is that what I've got to do?
See that? Some kind of resonance. You and the wall. It must be connected to the
Yeah, I think Andy's character's okay for hit points then, Brian.
that module smells
Have I got to fire blast this or something now?
Anything will do, even a shout.
Even a shout, okay. I haven't got a shout equipped at the moment. Let me. Magic.
One time I just did the Mages Guild and I tried never to use a spell the entire time.
Yeah, I was just telling John about how I joined the College of Winterhold. I just Fus Rodard my way in. Ah, prove you have some magic. Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
And if you want to try to convince her that you don't need to take the test, you need like 100 in your voice and speech.
Oh, right, okay. I did try that and failed.
Yeah, you need like 100.
Okay.
Let's see. Take a bunch of potions, make sure you have the blessing of Tabella, and you might be able to pull it off if you have really high speech.
Northern Lion, is that you? Are you referring to me?
No idea who Northern Lion might be.
Are there lions in that part of the country?
No.
Nope. My speech is only 43, so there we go.
Speak quickly. Hold rage.
What about big cats?
Well, know that you have set in motion
The
a chain
big.
of
We used to have wild cats, sort of lynx, sort of size wild cats, but I don't think. I'm not sure we've got many of those left.
Judgment will be passed
That was it.
on your actions to come and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you.
Yeah, we're not really a country that has a lot of those bigger animals.
The largest mammal in the British Isles is since it got reintroduced, I believe, is the beaver.
You know, Iman, that might be that they've eaten all of them already.
I swear I felt something rather strange just then.
Yes, we've eaten a lot of things here.
I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw?
It said something about the danger ahead.
The Sijic Order?
Ah, the red deer, of course. The red deer is the largest mammal. Yeah.
And danger ahead?
Right. Okay.
The beaver's the largest rodent. The largest carnivore in the wild, I believe, is the badger.
Perhaps we should take a look inside the
Yeah, that sounds right.
Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find?
Beavers make me laugh though. They just hear running water and they're like, absolutely fucking not.
Very powerful.
How large do the rats get?
No one's seen them in well over 100 years.
Oof. Depends where you go. I saw on the news the other day they found a 22-inch rat.
I meant half of that would be tail, but it's still a fairly big rat.
Yeah.
2 inches. That's not that big.
I have no idea.
If for the
Brewery
UK,
rats. Brewery rats are massive.
The Isle of Artaeum disappeared over 100 years ago.
I mean, biggest rat I've seen personally is probably about 10, maybe 12 inches.
Yeah, there are one or two gamers who might qualify for the largest mammal in the UK. Yes,
Definitely not me or John.
Don't give them a wafer thin mint.
No, a wafer thin mint.
A wafer thin mint.
22-inch rat. Was that in the House of Commons, and which party was it? All of them.
Yes. The answer is yes.
Oh.
Rat finks.
Buy me books, damn it. I sold another book, John. So I think I told you, Sorcery number 2.
Well, yeah, you did mention
Oh, some conmen.
You did mention you'd sold Sorcery 2. You mentioned
Yeah.
mentioned someone was making you an offer.
Yeah, they accepted my counter offer.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, House of Commons, House of Con Men. Yes, absolutely right.
House of Conmens, yeah. You know what's funny as well? When I think of the word Parliament, I think of Chris Eubanks Sr. saying it. Parliamentary procedure.
Parliamentary procedure.
Watch what you're doing.
The procedure was parliamentary.
Is your E and B off, John?
Is my what off?
E and B. Your lighting seems really off.
I don't know.
Fascinating.
Is that in the display settings?
No, it would be, I think, Shift and Enter by default.
Shift and Enter.
Simply fascinating.
No, that didn't pull it up. Oh wait, maybe. I keep forgetting that I'm way behind when I watch.
Yeah. You get used to it.
If you press Shift and Enter and you get a pop-up screen, it would be on the left-hand side.
I just pressed it. I didn't get a pop-up screen.
Okay, so it's a different hotkey. I gotta look into what it is.
Okay, I've ticked the like button, and now I need to head out, guys.
Okay. Thank
No
you,
worries,
Brian.
Brian.
Everyone have
Good
a
night,
nice
sir.
evening.
You too, mate. Speak soon.
Cheers, Brian.
Hey, Sven Filker.
What have I got to do?
Sven
here?
Filker.
Anything like this in Nordic ruins.
Sven Filker is a very scary name, no?
There's closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while.
No, he's never scared me.
I've never seen anything.
No, Skyrim name.
Oh, it's a Skyrim name. I think it's a scary name.
The Skyrim.
I'd like to stay a while and examine it. You, however, should press on. See if you can find whatever this vision of yours was. It's truly dangerous.
I think your next Nord character should be called Sven Filker.
Right.
No, it just seemed like a good name for a
does,
Norse
yeah.
character, though.
It does, yes.
Or you could go by what he calls himself in Discord. However, I'm gonna butcher this fucking pronunciation.
It's very Nordic sounding, isn't it?
Uhtred Ragnarsson. How was that, Sven Filker? Was that good, or did that hurt your ears?
Ooh.
So, I think I messaged you about it, John, but we're going to have a lurker tomorrow for Call of Cthulhu.
Yes, not a problem. I don't mind lurkers.
It means boar snout in Old Norse. Okay, okay. Sounds like it'll be right up Manfred's alley, eh? I will be back in a minute.
Okay. Ah, it's a wedge formation used to break a shield wall. That's really cool. Dum. Take a few things that are worth selling. Gather some mushrooms, blisterworts. Ones I don't have a lot of. There's things up here. There's things. Things. The chest. Skaldeborg. They have some Viking reenactors at the UK Games Expo, and they set up. They live as Vikings for the weekend. Set up tents by the lake outside the exhibition centre where it all happens, and put on regular displays for the kids. They're really, really good. There was something. There it is. Out of the way. I don't even know what I'm looking for down here. I've just sort of continued on searching through. Too busy yapping to
You find you get more into the game when you're just playing it by yourself and you're not streaming?
I don't know, really. Yes and no. I do like talking about what we're doing. But I guess when it's sort of interactions with... I pay more attention to interactions with NPCs when I'm playing by myself. Because obviously can't really do that when people are chatting, but right, so where's the things that give me the clues as to what I need to do to there'll be somewhere that tells me what's needed.
Use your light spell.
Just done it. I see, yes, yeah, it's behind. So the first one is the fishes. Fish, there we go. Second one is snake. Go snake, and the third one therefore the third one's fish as well.
Sure, it's not a whale in it.
Ah, they're different. I thought they were the same on each side. They're not the same on each side. Snake, bird. It might be a whale. Yes. Fish, whale, that's bird, yeah. I was assuming they were the same on each side because there's been so many where you've got to sort of do pairs and things. Snake, yes. Whale, there we are. Perfect. So how are you, Nutty? Are you doing well?
Mondays are always rough. Mondays and Tuesdays. Because of the medications. Oh, my van died on me. It sucks.
That's not good.
Yeah, I went to get it repaired and they couldn't get it on the hoist. They said the frame had rotted, so it's gone.
How long had you had it?
I'm gonna guess about 9 years.
Did you get your money's worth out of it?
Oh, hell no. I drive on average about a tank and a $1.5 of gas a year, and it cost me about $2 to $3 grand in repairs every year.
So it was a bit shit, was it really?
Oh, it was a complete piece of garbage.
What was it?
It was a Dodge Caravan. So a minivan. Well, not very many though. It was a Grand Caravan, so it's big.
Very spacious.
I'm looking to pick up a... I wanted to bargain and I wanted to wait, but I got so many doctor's appointments that I just had to get the vehicle. I figured if I waited another 2 weeks, I probably could have got it for half price, but... I'm looking at a Kia Sportage.
Oh yeah, yeah. The
Purchased.
small SUV sort of compact
Yeah.
SUV sort of size. Yeah, I've heard the diesels from sort of 6 to 10 years ago aren't very good in those, but the petrol engines are very good. So I don't know what you're looking to get.
Yeah, it's gas, but it's... I just figured, you know, with the price of gas going to go through the roof in about 2 weeks once all the refineries shut down in the Middle East, I probably could have got it for, you know, song and dance, because everybody's going to go on, oh, I want electric, I can't afford gas.
Okay, I thought I could walk around that trap and completely failed. Yeah, I mean...
You can cast a spell on it, eh? And
set fire an arrow at it?
blowing them. I don't know if the arrow will work, to be honest.
Oh, I just shouted it. I just shouted
Shouting
at it.
will work.
Yeah. Shouted at it, that set it off.
I think most of the time I set my shout on the ethereal one, and then I never change it.
This is probably the only one I've really used so far. Okay, so what are we going to do here? Ah, okay. I see.
I like this one. If you watch what happens, it's pretty easy to figure out, but it can be frustrating if you're not paying attention.
Snake, snake. Snake, whale. Whale, whale, whale. Oh, hang on. That's turned as well. Okay. Whale. Okay, so I've got to watch what happens when I turn this. You bugger. Bird. Bird is the word. What's this one? This is whale. Bird, 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 bird. Yeah, bird is the word. Okay. Is that the right one? Because those are all right. I don't know what these should be. Can't see. I can't do anything to those. There we go. Perfect. I assume the end ones would move, but obviously not.
No, you got... Actually, the end ones just try to give you a clue as to which order to do them in, so that you don't turn the one that you got correct right.
Okay.
I came in and went to the right, and that was the worst decision my first time. You did it to the left, and it just made it a lot easier.
What's the betting that she stands on that trap?
I will say that the old man will step on it 100%. Well, not 100, but 99% of the time. I was so used to doing it that I have the way I walk through there, and then I duck to the side so that the arrows come through and hit them and move on through.
I'm going to annoy you by saving. As you can see, I haven't saved all that much. My last save spot was Corbjorn Barrow, which was a while back.
Well now, would you look at that? I never imagined we'd find something like this. Why is this buried so far within Sarthor?
I bought my Hyundai i40 a couple of years ago now. 2.5 years, and in the first year I spent about £1,000 on repairs, but since then it's cost me, I've spent about £200 a year just getting things
Yeah,
like
but you're driving it a fair bit, whereas the van, I was driving it, I wouldn't hit 5,000 kilometers in a year. There's not a chance.
I mean, my mileage isn't that high. I do about 100 on an average week. I do 100 to 150 miles, but we do use the car.
You mean kilometers, right?
Miles.
Hello. Yeah, we use miles and feet and inches, even though we're supposed to be metric.
I use pounds and how tall you are in feet, but long distance is kilometers and speed is in kilometers.
I can't think in kilometers at all. That's feels very wrong for me.
It does feel wrong, doesn't it? Yeah, we use feet and inches for measurements. We use stones and pounds for weight measurements.
Stones, not. I mean, that's super archaic.
Yeah, we still use it. I'm about 11.5 stones. About 160, 161 pounds.
He appears to
About
be
72
immune.
kilograms.
He appears to be immune to my.
I wonder why he's immune. There must be something going on.
No, couldn't possibly be.
Actually, I like his history. If you read the books about this guy, and his little mini question, I think quest is one of the better
have I
items
got
in the
to
game.
put things into there? No.
If you listen to what's going on from what people are talking, it would be more obvious.
I didn't hear any of that though. So
Yeah, he's going to attack that, and then he'll tell you it's okay, go ahead, and then you beat on him.
oh, okay. So I've got to attack. Right, okay. So I could have started hurting him as soon as he attacked that. Okay. Yes.
A furlong per fortnight. That's interesting.
Right. So we're leveling up.
He is one of that guy that you killed is one of 3 sons that killed their father for the amulet, and then split it in 3, and then for the treachery, they were all buried somewhere.
Oh, okay. Okay. A chain is 22 yards. A chain is the length of a cricket pitch.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, I do use acres.
Yeah, I think acres is what I think of area.
What about hectares?
I don't think it
Not so much.
at all. No. A furlong is 220 yards, roughly 200 meters. There are 8 furlongs to a mile. And there are 10
That
chains
checks
to a
out,
furlong.
yeah.
There are 10 chains to a furlong.
That checks out.
And I always like
Right.
the answer to, how big is an acre? Well, it's as much land as you can plow in a day.
Yeah, an acre is defined as being what one ox can plough in one day.
I did not know that. Okay, that's interesting.
You know, when the new people come along and they haven't experienced the old system, and it's like, how big is an acre?
Okay, so
You can
do
plow
I
in
get
a
that?
day.
Do I get that last bow upgrade there?
Is this your cat, your sneak? guys?
Yes, yes.
Ah,
I've got quick shot. Can't get bullseye yet. I think we just do the final.
overdraw.
Bows do twice as much damage. There we are. Final overdraw. There we are. Cheers, Finfelka. Cheers, Jerry.
Cheers, mate. Cheers.
How long is a piece of string? Well.
As long as you cut it.
If you do 10 chains by 10 chains, you get 10 acres. You sure? 10 chains? Oh, yeah. 10 chains is...
Well, that would be 100 square chains, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because 10 chains, it's a furlong by a furlong, which is 4,000... It's about 4,500 square yards.
Here we go.
Hello, Mondo. Hello, Emanel.
Hey, Mondo. Hey, Omanel.
What could this place be? I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. The archmage
Yes.
needs to be
Yeah,
informed
I said chain is 22 yards. It's the length of a cricket
I
pitch.
don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Sabos Aran of this discovery? Please, hurry.
What is the distance between the pitcher and the bat in baseball? Is it about a chain? Is it about the same as the length of a cricket pitch?
Was there a note on the table that you grabbed?
What's that?
Was there a note on the table you grabbed?
Let's have a look. I've got the writ of sealing.
Yeah, okay, that. Read that, and it should kick in the quest for his amulet.
Okay. No.
No? Do you have his amulet on you?
I've got the Gulda amulet fragment.
Yeah. Okay. Well, and you didn't have a quest pop up for it. That's odd.
It's 66 feet between the wickets in cricket, but you don't bowl from wicket to wicket, you bowl from crease to crease. And though the crease is the line just beyond the wickets. So the difference from the gap from bowler to batsman is I think it's a little bit closer than in baseball.
I think so.
Because the batsman doesn't have to stand in the crease. They tend to stand out of the crease a little way. The distance tends to be more like 16 to 18 yards, depending on where the batsman stood, actually between the bowler and the batsman.
I've often wondered what this orb actually is. Is it really the eye of Magnus? Is it truly his eye?
I love the runes and the swirling mist effect in it. They look really cool.
And those runes aren't in anything else. So they're unique to this thing. Although they are very close to the giant runes.
You do like your Cthulian things, don't you?
Yes. I like this as well.
What, the spinning orb?
It's, this bit, the blackish green, sort of segmented stone platform with all the runes on it. Very, very nice.
Okay. I know what to get you for your birthday.
Nothing. I don't celebrate my birthday. Thank you very much.
I know what to get you for Chaosium Con.
I don't want anything to do with birthdays. I wish people would forget they exist.
Well, they're important up until 21.
Yes. And then after that...
18 in the UK.
Well, I say 21 only because that's usually, if you can legally drink somewhere, it's at 21. So, you know, that's the latest.
18 here. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 19 here. I don't know. I was going into the beer store and buying beer, you know, at 16 because I had a receding hairline and gray hair. So,
have you been great since you were a teenager then?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Okay.
It was funny one day. There was all these kids in a beer store, and you know they were obviously underage, and the guy at the till is just asking for IDs. He's not even looking up. He's just asking for IDs. And I stand there, and I order my beer. And he asked me for ID, and I said, I used to buy you beer when you were underage. And he looks up, oh, it's you! Hey, Nutty, how you doing?
Nice.
How old were you when you were asked for ID that time?
I was probably in my 30s. But he never looked at me, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if he had looked at me, he would have known, you know, obviously. I'm his age. In school. We were in the same grade, same class.
So have you always been known as Nutty? Nut?
Yeah, well, somewhere around kindergarten, I think, when I first started going to school. Because they pronounced the L and the T was, you know, all my teachers were, you know, ancient. So they couldn't see an L and a T together, and they just called me McNutty, and it just got shortened to McNut, and then Nutty. The whole Mick just disappeared. And then I was Nutty until probably the late 80s, when we were playing Command and Conquer on a LAN, serial or parallel port computer connection, so that we had to physically have two computers across from each other, so that you could play a war game against each other.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah, I know the setup. Yeah.
So I was kicking their asses nonstop, and then they said it was because my computer was better. So he switched computers, but when he logged onto the game, he didn't change the name. So then I didn't want to log on as one of them, so I logged in as General Nut instead of just Nut. And then everybody started calling me General Nut. So I was, since the 80s. General
Okay.
Nut.
Nice.
That's
We got
my history.
some nutty lore.
So where's the Archmage I've got to go to?
Probably in the
of-
college, you would think, right? That's usually where
Okay.
the head of the college is.
Probably in the Archmage's quarters.
Though not always. Depending on how much screwing around you do. You may sometimes find them.
Yeah.
The College of Winterhold is one of my favourite quest lines.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite too. The Thieves Guild's pretty good too. The Fighters Guild, the Companions, that's garbage.
Yeah, we can agree on that. Oh, look at us, we're heroes doing heroic things. Who cares, man? I'm doing that in my daily life. I'm the fucking dragon.
Yeah, you're heroes because you go beat up, fruit vendors and stuff. They're the most unheroic. I think what they should have done is expanded the Silverhand, because I believe the Silverhand are the true companions.
I believe so, yeah.
But they just made them into like bandits instead of having a whole quest line, and I think that would have made a much more interesting quest line.
They did basically the Minutemen from Fallout 4.
Tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated.
Fucking Preston Garvey, and hey, there's a settlement over there. Oh, who cares, man? Shut up.
Another settlement needs your help. Fuck off, Preston.
Yeah.
And he's so annoying. I'm sure the actor is not that bad, but just the lines they gave him, compared to everybody else in the game, he's the worst. But he was one of the first that they did.
And his AI pathing is fucking awful as well.
Is this Fallout you're talking about now? A game I know nothing about.
Imagine Skyrim, but post-apocalyptic nuclear kind of thing. That's basically what it is.
Yeah.
So instead of
There's
like
a lot of
high
Cthulhu
fantasy,
hints in there.
yeah. So instead of high fantasy dungeon crawling, it's I don't know.
It's over the top gore and stupid humor.
It's pseudo realistic, I suppose. Like you
Not
know,
at all.
you could see this actually happening at some point.
No.
But like
Not at all.
Skyrim is completely, not grounded in reality at all.
A sea of ghosts practically came alive. No one was expecting it. Monstrous.
Drinking
Like,
radioactive drinks and
I can see a world where Fallout, it is a very viable possibility of how our future could go.
The waves receded in time.
no, don't see
The
it.
damage was irreversible. Most residents of Winterhold abandoned what was left of the city. The college.
Well,
survived.
we'll just have to wait a few months and find out. Looks like things are already happening. Could be closer than you think.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Let's hope not.
Maybe, but I can guarantee you that Canada won't bend the knee that easily. Because if they thought, Iraq was bad insurrection, you're on a border with the country you're trying to invade, they are going to suffer something fierce. An uneducated country tries to, invade the most educated country on the planet. Good luck. You're so fucked. I mean, they tried twice before and they failed. I guarantee you the third time they're not going to be able to try a fourth. I don't think China's going to actually attack. I think they've actually read, the art of war, and they're applying it correctly, and they will win without ever firing a shot. I mean, right now you only got to wait what? I figured the U.S. is going to be pretty low powered in about 10, 20 years, if not totally collapsed by then. Economically, they're screwed.
I mean, to be honest, I don't know. I try to stay
You know,
somewhat aware of what's going on, but there's so much bullshit out there.
I mean, all empires come to an end, and then they try to acquire territory near the end, and it always goes badly. So, I mean, they're following that path. It's just... And I won't even blame the current regime. They were on that pathway anyway. He just, like... He found a shortcut down the off-ramp, you know? He went over the edge. He skipped the off-ramp, went over the bridge.
The world's in a pretty precarious situation at the moment. I think it's fair to say that... Oh! I have a stone of Berenzia.
It's funny, and they say these Khajiit, they steal everything. You know?
I don't.
I don't see it.
It's just a stereotype.
Yeah. Right, okay. So where have I got to go now?
Khajiit did nothing. Khajiit is innocent of this crime. But yeah, basically, John, Fallout's made by the exact same studio that made Skyrim, so the actual way the game plays is very similar. It's just the facade is very different, if you get what I mean.
Yeah. Although they didn't create the game, they bought it. And they started creating...
That is true.
Yeah, like Fallout 3 was the first Bethesda version.
Yeah, Fallout 3 was the one that I first played. I didn't really enjoy it.
Yeah, I found... I didn't play much of it, and everybody tells me that Vegas is the best one. New Vegas.
New Vegas, yeah. I've actually not played that, to be honest.
It's the same mechanics as Fallout 3, and it's very clunky, so I didn't enjoy it. I enjoyed Fallout 4 more, but the amount of crashing in that game is just unbelievable, and quests going haywire. It's just programmed so horribly.
I mean, I kind of imagine Fallout New Vegas as like Fallout 3, but with a brighter sort of palette, if that makes sense.
Well, I think the storylines are more interesting. They didn't have to design the base system, so they spent more time on the quests per se.
Okay.
Storyline.
That probably helped. Not when it came to Fallout 4, though.
Well, again, it's a new system. But if you play Fallout London, that's awesome. That is easily my favorite Fallout game. That is way better than all the other ones, I think. Have you played Fallout London?
No.
It's a mod for Fallout. But it's what Fallout should have been, I think. And it happens...
the original Fallout.
No. It's a mod for Fallout 4.
Oh, okay.
It got huge press when it came out.
Oh, wait! Yeah, no, I've seen the Spiffing Brit play it.
Yeah, they even have, I think some of your MPs are actually even in it. They did some voice acting for it.
Some of our MPs?
Yeah, members of Parliament, yes.
Voice acting?
At least one of them did some voice acting for it.
I'd be interested to see who that was.
I think one of the doctors is in it, too. If I remember correctly.
Let me just check.
Tom Baker would be a suitable one to do.
No, I don't think it was Tom Baker. I think it might have been what's the other Baker?
Troy.
Colin Baker.
Yeah, I think it might have been him.
Yeah, Colin Baker. Yeah, that's the one.
Before you even ask, yes, I have an ancestry steeped in magic, and no, I don't want to talk about it. Yes, I know.
A bunch of YouTubers are in it because I was. There's one guy I watched for DayZ, and all of a sudden I heard his voice, and I'm like, I know who this is.
I've just been asked enough questions.
And he's never even played Fallout. He's like, is it any good? Do I look in it? What am I like in the game? I go, you're an enjoyable character. Most of them are, to be honest.
Yeah, Colin Baker is Mysterious Scientist 2.
I can't tell if he expects me to blow myself up or to try and murder him. But he clearly doesn't.
Sylvester McCoy is Mysterious Scientist 1. and they're both former doctors.
We're all trying to
Oh, okay. So there's two of them.
Yeah,
See,
so
I was going
Colin
to say,
Baker was
well, maybe
the-
it's the other doctor. Maybe it's the one, the little guy after that. But
Would you be willing to assist?
So Colin Baker was Doctor Number 6, and Sylvester McCoy was Doctor Number 7, and they both play Mysterious Scientist 1 and 2.
I was afraid I'd have to go ask Zhargo. Now, you just
Dr.
stand
7
there.
had a pretty short run, at least
Hold still.
from what I could see in Canada. You know.
There. Now I. Oh dear. That wasn't supposed to happen.
When I think of Doctor Who, the version that I think of is the David Tennant one, because that's the one I
Green.
was the most familiar with when I was a kid.
I went over this again
Yeah.
and again.
I mean,
and I was sure it was
I started watching with John Pertwee, and then of course you got
It's
Tom
not.
Baker.
It shouldn't be.
But I think Peter
Back
Davidson
to
was my
normal in no
favorite.
time. And when you are, we can try this again. And I'll be sure to get it right.
Where's the Joker on this conversation?
Yeah, this would be exactly his conversation right now.
And it was the original, the Master, one of the originals. He had that goatee, and that was when I was in high school. So I grew a goatee, and I've had that goatee since then. So there's some more nutty lore for you.
Fair enough, mate. Fair enough.
Right, the world is green.
Yes, a great spell. It went a little off shade, but which is hilarious because if you take this and you do this quest, the same thing happens. The same things are said. But if you're an orc, well, of course I'm green. I've always been green. I was born green.
Ah. I don't appear to have any quests left in Winterhold, so I need to.
You get the Helm of Winterhelm by going in there.
In
Or
there.
you could turn the other direction and have a quest that brings you off to the Thieves Guild if you go into the inn.
I'm already in the Thieves Guild in Riften. I've done quite a lot with them.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that it will send you to that area as part of it. Although you can finish it without ever going there if you know where to go.
You know,
But,
Winterhold used
which
to
is
be
actually,
power in Skyrim.
it's kind of a sick and twisted thing.
Ours is the only family left that cares what happens to Winterhold.
Let me through the door.
Now, can you imagine, John, if you were playing this game with the old hard drives that were quite a bit slower, and then you have all these mods in it and stuff, your load screens would be like, 10 minutes long.
Chuckety, 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 chug.
Every time you open the door or you walk through a door and you're like, oh, I forgot to, damn it. Another 10 minutes to get back in.
Well, I'm quite glad that I invested in a pretty fast hard drive for this computer.
Well, it's an SSD, right?
Yeah.
I still need some help.
It's all
If you can spare.
fast. It's not the same difference as when it was the mechanical disc. In which case, you should always buy a Seagate.
Yeah, when I was
They're
playing
more
it on
expensive
console,
and they're way
Xbox-
faster.
Xbox 360 days had the HDD hard drive. Depending on how far you were traveling, it would take like even longer to load up.
Yeah, how many
George.
assets that had to switch?
Yeah, the game just had to render everything before it loads in, and yeah. So if you're traveling from like Winterhold to Riften, it takes fucking forever.
Yeah, because of all the tree change. Actually, from like Riften to Solitude or something like that, even worse. Or Falkreath.
But yeah, all that cross-map sort of fast travel stuff really fucked it up. But like if you were going from like, let's say for example, Whiterun to Dragon's Reach, it took like 2 seconds. Because all the assets were basically the same.
Where's that orc guy I've got to talk to?
Oh, George. I think that's George.
Hey, George. Yeah, it is George Egarog. It ain't easy being cheesy.
Get out of the way, Lydia. I've gone the wrong way. I'm terrible at finding my way around. I think you may well have noticed that.
I mean, you've got better, but you know.
Well, you know what though? You're always looking down, and I find that.
Do you know what? That's such a good point, Nutty.
Like he's always looking at the floor, so I'm not surprised that you kind of get lost. You're trying to go down, so go to the other way for crying out loud. Stop going upstairs. Or wait, did you talk to the? Yeah, you already talked to the Archmage, right?
Yeah, I've got to go. I've got to go to the library bit, I think, to find the.
Which is one floor down. The library's below this.
Yeah.
There we are. I found it.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge.
There you go.
It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium.
Oh, I remember this room. Oh.
Angry Atronox. Now.
Ah, so many fond memories in this room.
I play with a mod called Obscure's College Winterhold. It's so much better.
Word travels fast around here.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's really nicely done.
What does it do?
It expands. It gives the college 2 more towers. And that main tower is about the same size as it is from outside inside. So it has a whole bunch of other stuff in the main tower, including a basement area for practicing spells.
You were recommending. You were recommending houses to me. Where did you say your favourite house was?
It starts with an E. Oh God. You're asking me on a chemo day. This is why my memory's not there. E something estate. It is. Elysium Estate. That's what it is. So.
Is that which town is it in?
Hang on, that rings a bell.
It's just outside of Whiterun. Like you come out of the main gates of Whiterun, and it's just off to your right. It's my favorite personally. One, it's centralized.
Mm-hmm.
It has storage for everything. It has like 6 beds for followers. It has all the crafting stuff. And the forge in the back is the same as the Skyforge. So if you have a mod that needs the Skyforge to craft something, you don't have to go in there and use the Skyforge. You just go out back.
Because I heard that I was watching a few videos and they were talking about the Tundra estates, but they're not there in my game. But I have got the anniversary edition content as part of the special edition.
No. You have some of the. You don't have the full anniversary content, and to be honest, you do not want it.
Okay.
To fix it is a nightmare. You need to first of all go in, clean all the files, and because they are dirty as hell, and then you need mods to fix what they could fix on them. Most of them are just unfixable. They just increase the amount of bugs. They're crap.
Okay.
I would stay away from all of that content.
Okay.
The base game, there are already enough mods to fix it, but when they added that stuff, and they're just horrible.
Okay.
Yeah,
if you're ever going to get a mod, make sure you're getting it off the Nexus.
Yeah, oftentimes they fix things, but it'd break like a whole bunch of other things.
Yeah, every update and everything Skyrim has ever done, they've never fixed the base bugs yet.
He was an apprentice here at the college. Not very skilled.
And all it ends up doing is creating other bugs that are reintroducing bugs that were fixed by the community.
Not enough to bother with.
Although it's not as bad as Fallout. Fallout's even worse. They just made the game unplayable with their updates.
Although now it looks like you'll be doing the sorting. Good luck with that.
These people that stole that book that they're asking you to go to, I bet you there was a cool story behind that never got expanded. Like, I think there's so much content here. Like, once you know this game, the quest lines for all of the factions are so quick that you could probably do them in one sitting. Like, you can go do the college of Winterhold in one sitting.
It has
It
come
would
to
take
my
you no time.
attention that something was found there.
I keep trying to get John to, progress the Dark Brotherhood quest line, and he basically
I am well
refuses to.
aware. Tolstir is still in Sarkov, is he?
Yeah,
I shall be expecting a full report from him.
I would say do what you want, go where you want, do the things you want.
Something was discovered in Sarkov.
I don't want to spoil anything, but you know what I'm talking about when I say it will help him
That sounds
in
precisely
his
what
entire
I was
rest of the
mentioning
playthrough
about it.
if he progresses it to a certain point.
Thank you for your help. You may go.
I don't
See-
think so.
Seeing as he's the type who likes to actually explore,
I think he can. If you're talking about items,
no,
I have many important.
I'll send you a message.
Your concerns.
okay.
Are you quite sure we need to be speaking?
I was going to say, because if you're talking about items, crafting your own is always the best.
There you go.
Oh, really? Okay, see, I never used that type of thing.
I haven't told John about it because I don't want to spoil anything
I'm
for him.
disappointed to say I've learned a little.
Wouldn't you prefer,
Just for the type of player that John is, I feel like it would be a massive asset to it. For the way that he plays. And it's nothing to do with his skill level, it's because he's the explorer type.
I would say if you're going to explore, go on foot. I think that is the best way to explore. And I think you didn't play the DLCs, correct?
I played what was the first one?
Dawnguard.
That one.
Okay, well, what about that version of it? I think that would be better for him. If I was to say any of those would be the best.
That's true, but the one that's easily accessible to him right now is the Dark Brotherhood one, because he's already basically halfway to it, maybe even 2/3 of the way.
There's something.
Like, I mean,
I think generally all of the quest lines, I have logical issues with them. I'm gonna say the college is the one I have the least logical issues with it, but then it's probably because of all the cut content that's missing. That
well, the college is also the only one that's, I guess, quote unquote, not a real thing. Like, you'll have something in real life similar to the Dark Brotherhood or the Thieves Guild or whatever, but the College of Winterhold is more high fantasy, and I think, you can suspend your disbelief a bit more for that. Did that person just slide up to you, John?
yeah, I think he has to save his game and reload it. Lydia has lost for some reason her animation package.
That was fucking weird.
And that'll end up causing issues,
Unless you're bringing
especially
me
when you
another
get into combat.
Slidey Lydia.
Fucking hell, okay.
My days at the college are long behind me, but I prefer.
Okay. Yeah.
Somebody did that. They made it so that the character does that automatically, and they did the whole Angels from Doctor Who thing with it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay, so is Lydia gonna walk now, or do I have to exit the game? I'm gonna have to exit the game, aren't I?
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to exit the game and restart it.
I remember back in the day, marrying Ysolda, and then I left the house, and she left the house, and she just shot up to the sky, zoomed all the way across Whiterun, landed on the ground near the entrance, and I ran up to her. She's like, "You okay, my love?" And I'm like, "You just fucking flew, like."
I'm just trying.
Yeah, they didn't do a very good job. Of course, there's fixes of it, but I didn't want to give John the fixes. I wanted him to have the true Skyrim experience of, insanity, where you're on a horse and you're flying around, and
Just say the word if you need a drink or something.
some guard just drops out of the sky in front of you and dies. But that all has to do with the number of actors and animations going at the same time, which really should not be an issue. They should have fixed it when they came out with the 64-bit version, right? I mean, it should never have been an issue anyway, but it was a limitation that they sort of had to deal with for the Sony PlayStation at the time.
Yep.
Right, so now I've got some nearby quests. Let's go somewhere else. Shall we go to the Shrine of Azura? Is that good?
It's an interesting one.
Or shall I
Dealing
look
with the
for-
Daedric.
I'm gonna go to Panthea's Flute, actually. Hobbs Fall Cave.
That one's interesting, but I would do... Well, it doesn't matter. I think it's sick and twisted Hobbs Fall Cave. That's what I'll say.
Then that's where we'll go.
You should. That's all you needed to say.
It's kind of tricky to get to.
Is it? Okay.
Well, you run along the shore, and then you got to find like the right little opening cave slot type, like a little valley, the right valley to go through to get to it. It's easy to miss.
Question, John. Something that might have just occurred to me. Is the reason you don't like horror stuff, but you like horror games, a control factor? Like, because you're the one in control, that, like, you're okay with it?
No, I don't like gore. I don't like visual depictions of gore.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Well, then you absolutely do not want to play Fallout.
Okay.
Because it is just over-the-top gore.
Do you know what? If I had to pick a word to describe Fallout, I'd say depressing. That's what it is.
What's the best way down here to go along the coast?
I would have exited the college and taken the path down to the coast. That would have been the easiest way.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Like on your... Yeah, there's just... It's so much easier.
There's a path down.
Yeah, there's a legit path. It's like a slippery slope, if you will.
Okay, so when you exit the college,
Yeah.
make a left and a left, like make almost a U-turn.
Okay.
So you're basically trying to go behind the college.
There?
So bottom of those... Well, I'm seeing you go right, and then you're going farther right. And I said left.
I'm going down. I found the path. I'm on my way. My sense of direction is terrible.
You just had to stay on the path, and it's funny, you just keep going like you're fighting your way to get away from it. There you go. He's definitely there. And I would follow this coastline if you're going to Hobbs Cave.
There's some spiky grass.
Although, look up. You're missing so much. Stop staring at the ground. No wonder you're constantly lost. You're not seeing any, like, landmarks that ever.
Well,
I'm inclined to Latte on this.
I am sort of. I'm looking. I've got myself into a habit of looking for ore and things like that. So that's why.
Okay, well, if you're looking for iron ore, there are about a dozen spots with iron ore ahead of you. Not to mention you passed 2 on the way down the path. I
wouldn't have been able to tell you that.
There's, on your right was there ore. I mean, if you're looking for it. There's so much ore. It's everywhere.
Do the ores like refill over time as well? Or?
Yes.
Yes, but a very, very long time.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that was a thing.
30 days according to YouTube.
Yeah, okay. What, in-game days? Or?
No. It has to do with how long you're out of a cell for. If you stay in the same spot for 30 days, that ore is not coming back. You have to be outside of the cell and not enter that cell for quite a long period of time before it comes back. Not up there, that's going to go to Sarthal. You want to stay on the coastline.
I'm not sure if you were there for that stream, Nutty. I don't think you were, but there was a stream. Oh no, it wasn't even a stream. I think it was just like a Discord thing, where John was he had this quest in Markarth and he couldn't get to the quest NPC because like the guards kept like getting to him because of the whole corruption thing. So he just let them all out.
Again, John.
And just fucking murdered them all one by one.
Yes, Markath hates me. Been found guilty of a crime I didn't commit.
And in all fairness to John, he was like, you know, apologetic about it. He was like, look, it didn't have to be this way. You just couldn't let me get to my quest.
This might turn out to be interesting.
That was said with a devilishness that I don't quite trust.
I think I seen a quest marker there that said somebody's flute.
Yeah.
If you want to get rid of that thing, get it out of your inventory. That would be in the Bard's College.
The flute. Well,
is it a lute or a flute?
A flute. I've got a quest to find a flute. Pantier's
flute. Okay. So you've been there. I usually end up finding them, and I have to go to the damn thing to get rid of it. I end up picking them up by accident somewhere.
I've had that happen as well. Like, oh, I need this quest item. Like, oh, this thing that I got like a few hours ago.
Oh, you could got 3 different quests in that same cave. That is interesting. That's pretty lucky.
Oh, sounds exactly like right up John's ADHD street.
Because he's got the flute in there. He's being sent there. I don't know. Why are you being sent there now?
For the flute.
Is it just the flute? Oh, okay. You can often find the helm there. The Helm of Winterhold, if you had that quest line. And then there's there's a quest line that you get in the inn that will bring you there.
Okay.
And I didn't even think of the flute, so you could actually got a trifecta. Oh, this one's interesting. I like the story in this tower.
Oh, I remember this, vaguely.
You're lucky I didn't throw my difficulty mods in. This tower is fucking hell with my difficulty mods. It's not difficult otherwise, though.
I mean, you say that.
Oh, no. It's I've made certain creatures much more difficult. Vampires and whatever might be down there. Although this gives you one of those bonuses that you like a quest line bonus that adds to your character forever.
Okay.
Believe it me, it's all your healing spells do 10% more. Mara is probably the best quest line for a permanent buff. It's so good, it's hard to ignore.
Find the source of the murders in Frostflow Lighthouse.
Yeah, read all the little books and the detailed stories and stuff as you're going along, all the journals. It'll make this much more interesting. And the environmental storytelling. Oh, remember you were asking about the butterfly?
Mm.
And remember the butterfly in the jar? Look above the hearth, above the fireplace.
Torchbug in a jar. Chorus. Ramati. Okay, so read Hab's journal. Okay. Items. Oh, read Urag's note as well. Hab's journal. After years of sailing from Hammerfell to Solstheim and back, Ramati and I have finally saved enough money to buy that old lighthouse we spotted on the coast, and we are moving in next month. These Nords really know how to live. It may be cold, but you can't beat the tranquility of the watching icebergs to live out your silver years. Ramati loves the place too, despite the occasional leaky ceiling. Marnie and Sudi unfortunately seem miserable here. I know the kids are old enough to strike out on their own, but I hope they'll grow to love the peace and quiet here as I have. Marnie and Sudi continue to bicker and harass each other, and they seem to have started in on their mother as well. Ramati keeps finding things missing from the cellar. Sudi said she heard a noise down there, but Marnie just thinks their mother is going mad from isolation. The very thought of it is ridiculous. She always wanted to retire here. Sudi keeps saying that she hears scratching coming from the cellar at night. I think she's just trying to get her mother's goat, but I'd better head into town to get a few traps, just in case it's skeevers. Should only take a couple of days. Don't drop the little words. Should only take a couple of days. I just hope those two go easy on Ramati while I'm gone. Oh gods, why? I returned home to find my beautiful Ramati killed and this horrible bug-like creature ransacking our home. I managed to kill the damned thing. I think it might be a Daedra, but I've never seen anything like it. Oh gods, poor Ramati. He must have come out of the cellar. I'm going down there and locking the door behind me to make sure they don't escape. I don't know if I'll make it out, but I have to save my family. Hubbed. Oh. So the bugs in the cellar were more than just bugs.
Has a Cthulhu feel to it, doesn't it?
It's like a player handout, isn't it?
Yes. Oh.
Yeah, and then you get the different views from the other people in their journals. There's a few quest lines in Skyrim like that where you get the different perspectives of the different people involved and what they think it is. They start blaming each other. And
there's that one you get really early on, isn't there? The one where you have to choose whether to believe the runaway woman or hand her over to the people who are looking for her.
Well, that one's easy. It all depends on the mods you have.
Okay.
If she's really good looking, then you save her. But if you don't have the mods to make her good looking, then hand her over because she's a Thalmor spy. Her story reeks. He's lying too, mind you, but she's also lying. The Thalmor fought the Redguards fought the Thalmor and Hammerfell, and they drove him out. So her story reeks. It can't be true.
Hello, Crunk, King of Goblins. Yeah, I mean, Lovecraft was clearly unhinged, but
yes,
there's some amazing lore in there, and I will say one of my favourite games, probably my favourite game of all RPGs, is Call of Cthulhu, the tabletop game. It's fabulous.
Second that.
I think part of the reason that you love it is the role playing.
Yes.
Iman. I don't think it's, and you got the groups of D&D players you play with are generally not role players when they play Dungeons and Dragons, but you can have a group that totally role plays it too. Like if the group that you DM for me, my group, when you did their Call of Cthulhu game, they're pretty good role players. They're not, they don't care about the rules. They do crazy stuff. They do what they think their character would want to do.
People do change the way they play from system to system as well.
That's true.
What I like about
but I think there are more people who play.
That it's just a D100 for everything. You don't have to think about what to roll. That just automatically takes a lot of stress off the players and allows them to roleplay more freely.
Yes and no. John also simplifies the rules. The weapons are
yeah, but combat is like you few and far between.
That's true.
I do.
And
I mean,
then the only difference really is you get advantage or penalty die, and then you roll for damage.
I mean, it's fair to say that people. It's fair to say that people who like RPGs played rules as written would hate the way I run games, because I fly by the seat of my pants. I use the rules as a simple framework, and I pick and choose and use the bits that I want to use when I want to use them, just to try and make the game as fluid as possible, because for me fluid is fun.
Yes,
it's
about.
No, I wasn't complaining about your style at DMing. I was just stating that in the game systems, like he's talking about the different dice. There are different dice combinations and stuff in Cthulhu as well, like some of the weapons and stuff.
Yeah, of course.
And there are other game mechanics that John doesn't use, but if you go by the D&D standard on the first page of the Dungeon Master's Guide, or the last page, if you don't like something, change it.
Absolutely.
Which is by the rules people seem to forget the very first rule.
Yeah.
These rules are a suggestion. They are not a hard and fast.
Another thing that I like about Cthulhu, though, is that in pretty much every scenario, you're an ordinary person. You know, you might be skilled in your field, but you're just an ordinary person in an extraordinary situation.
Cheers,
Good night, Jeb.
Cheers, Jeb.
Yeah, that's. I like role-playing systems that generally do that as well. I don't like the power fantasy of Dungeons and Dragons. Like, I love the first few levels of Dungeons and Dragons, but I lose interest after about third level. I like the beginning.
See, I mean, for me personally, I lose the interest as soon as someone starts casting spells. I'm like, it's not really what I'm into games for.
You can cast spells in Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah, but it costs something, and, something that you can't get back. It's not like, you rest and all of a sudden you're fine and you can cast the spell again.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you are permanently...
But there are other systems that do that as well.
But the thing that I don't like is, let's say, someone casts sleep, Cloud of Sleep or whatever. It's just like it's a win button. It takes the challenge out of it. Like, obviously the challenge is in the strategy and the tactics, but just to say that, oh, well, I can just do that. It just... Where's the fun in that? I don't actually have to do anything.
Well, I think originally it can be fun when characters don't really know what can be slept and what can't. But when you're playing with a whole bunch of people who've been playing it for 40 years, they're, oh, that's a level 2 creature. I can wipe that one out. Oh, that's an ogre. We can't get that one. So they're kind of gamifying it a bit.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Because in like Call of Cthulhu, for example, like I'm trying to roleplay, but I'm also trying to achieve things. So I think, well, what can I say that will get my character to do what I'm aiming him to do? And then John will say like, oh, okay, yeah, you see this, or you hear this, or oh, okay, roll for this, whatever it might be. And then I have to think about that. It's not like I have an automatic, that is the right question to ask, or that is the right solution. I have to actually think about it. Again, it comes to being an ordinary person in an extraordinary situation. You're not, like you say, the power fantasy.
Yeah, it's like The Hobbit. There's a story of a true hero, right? Like Samwise is the true hero.
He is indeed.
These are little small people with no special abilities, except maybe hiding.
Being sneaky. Sneaky geeky.
I'm enjoying playing Sneaky Geeky. He's my favourite character I've played in a long time.
Hey, I'm enjoying playing Dwarkin.
I don't know, John. Your goblin was hilarious. Pustule.
Yes.
Oh, the one that tormented Saxius.
Yeah, that was a really good character. I've actually, when I have goblins now, they follow that logic sense that our goblins had. It's like hard not to. It's like it became an internal lore.
Who tormented Saxius the most in that game? It's hard to say, isn't it?
Oh, it was a group effort. It was truly a group effort because everybody played off everybody else.
Yeah.
You could not have a plan of action. Like, plans of action did not exist.
So who was in it? It was you, Gingerbeard.
It was us two and Gingerbeard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, was that it? Just you three? Was
For
there
the
not
most
like
part, yeah.
Major's Musings?
I think
or
there was
anyone
somebody earlier on before I was in the game, but
Yeah, you swapped with somebody, I think.
Because
after the
I
first
think
session.
you managed to somehow convince Gingerbeard's character that he was actually dead and that he should be buried.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And he walked into a grave and told the gravedigger to bury him because he was dead.
oh, what was the logic behind that? I know he's dead because but why is he dead but he doesn't know he's dead yet? Oh, because we were told we had to murder somebody and we knew that murder was wrong. But but if somebody was dead, you weren't really murdering them. They just didn't know they were dead yet.
It was all that sort of thing. Yes, it was.
What, the weird just twisting of logic?
Yeah, it was somebody who was trying to convince us to do things a certain way. It was the bad guy trying to brainwash us to make us do things that he wanted. Of course, it did not turn out well for him.
And then, John, was it you that made the rule of, well, if you lick it, you own it, and then you ran around the bar?
Yes. And then he spoke for an entire game with, he had splinters in his tongue.
See,
he spent his honeymoon in a kettle with his dead wife.
See, that's good role playing. That's the kind of shit that I appreciate.
Yeah, I was like, because my tongue was all swollen with all splinters in it. Yeah, so I spent it was a good hour and a half of me going.
I tell you what, I really.
I know we found a guy who had a bee-stung tongue to translate for us.
Okay, that's fucking hilarious.
So whatever John said or was trying to get across, somebody be translating it to something completely different, and we go off of whatever we understood to be the
I'm
truth.
just imagining the scene from Hot Fuzz with the police and the farmer.
Probably it was, yeah.
John, what time is it? It must be like 3 in the morning for you or something.
I was just about to hit 1.
Just about it. Okay. Well, I will be going to bed shortly because
I know you've configured time playing this game, so. The last time I caught you, it was so late. It was like, it must have been after midnight my time, and you guys were just signing off.
I do lose track of time a little bit, don't I, when I'm playing Skyrim?
That's how it is, mate.
Chatting.
Yeah, I do like the quest line and the little notes that you get as you find out what happened to them and stuff. I thought that was pretty interesting in this one.
It would be like that even without the chatting, though, John. You know how addictive this game is.
I've been playing in bursts of about 2 hours, so I've been.
That's hard.
I've been doing 1 or 2 quests and then logging out because I know I have things I have to do.
But you always come back to get your fix.
Yeah.
See? You're hooked.
Well, once he said he was on his 3rd character, I'm like, oh, he's hooked.
Yeah. Even before that.
And then I started thinking, I should have added the extra content because he's gonna blow through the content they have in no time. Not to say that you can't play the content from a different perspective and get a different result.
Oh no, that's what the other characters are for. But, you know, you'll kit him out with the rest of the mods, after he's done his first playthrough.
This guy's obviously playing the stereotypical sneaky shooty type. My wizard, I'm playing a wizardy one who's going to do all the evil things. He's going to do the nasty things. And I've got an orc warrior who's going to be utterly noble, but he's also he's going to be on the imperial side. But he's going to be a true imperial.
The Empire's
noble
always been good to the orcs. That's horseshit, but that's what they say.
No one's been good to the orcs.
Yeah, let's be honest. They've lost their homeland so many times in so many areas.
I mean, they pretty much said as much when John bumped into his first ever orc stronghold. You know, no one's ever treated them kindly, so they just sort of made their own place for themselves, kind of thing.
I mean, the Empire double-crossed them. They lost their homeland twice that way. I think, and they're fighting to get it back in Daggerfall. That's part of that quest line.
Okay. Interesting.
That's one of the places you can bring the heart of Lorcan is to the orcs. I think that's who I chose in the end.
Up this way. I haven't been this way yet.
I mean, soon, John, you're going to be more of a Skyrim pro than me. No. I mean, I've only ever had 1 character.
Oh.
I just played the game the way that I wanted to play it, and when I was done, I was done.
Yeah, I think Skyrim is most fun if you sort of roleplay it. Like, get a character, keep the idea, and stick to the motivations of that character, and as best as you can.
So I picked a Nord, called him Kurt, and made him look like Kurt Cobain, and then made him a Stormcloak, and then just went with it.
Well, this character is just my finding out character. He's just I'm learning about the game with this character. It's the other 2 characters who are going to have more sort of the role play.
Oh yes, you're going to be the evil warlock Zagor. Get your own fire-top mountain.
Possibly. No, that's a good idea. Can I go through there? No. Can I get around there? Can't get through there. Okay. So how do I get out of here?
Must be a way. At one point, you got to drop down. I'll say that.
Probably here.
It'll be there'll be like a pit that you have to drop down into.
Oh.
Yeah, that pit that I'm seeing. Right. You're probably already in it. I found so many crazy, stupid ways to accomplish things just because I'm constantly playtesting mod additions or, you know, changes that I made to the game to make sure that they're going to be legit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll run off to go do something just to see how the game mechanics work and stuff, and trying crazy things just because it doesn't matter. It's a bogus type character that I don't care about.
Yeah, it's playtesting, like you said.
Yeah. The Wolf Queen. You can walk in that cave, shoot the guy from across the thing, and never fight anybody. Complete the quest.
Ooh. Oh, flying bug thing.
I remember when I first did this, I did it, you know, it was late at night, everything was dark, so creepy. And that happens, scares the shit out of you. So how's your lore on this? Do you know about the Falmar and their background?
I just know they're sort of. I did learn something about them, but aren't they cannibalistic? They strike me as being very close to ghouls, but
They weren't always that way.
I haven't retained a lot of the information I've been told, unfortunately.
Basically, they became... The Nords drove them into the underground, and they sank sanctuary from the Dwemer. And the Dwemer changed them into these creatures. They used to be noble snow elves.
Naughty Dwemer.
Well, you've seen some of the shit that they're capable of. That's just mechanically speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the automated torture chamber things. They gave up the gods for their logic.
Yep.
Tried to become gods themselves using technology, and it did not turn out well.
There's not a single Dwemer in Skyrim, is there?
There isn't a single... I think Morrowind, one of the DLCs, has the only Dwemer. Actual Dwemer.
Because I'm just thinking, like, back to my Skyrim playthrough, obviously there's so many dwarven ruins, but I don't think I came across a single Dwemer.
Well, no. Nobody knows what happened to them, including that one person, because he was off in an oblivion. And returns to find out all his people are gone. He has no idea what happened to them.
That's fucking crazy.
And what happened to the Dwemer? We're never supposed to
Wow.
know. It's one of those secrets that are supposed to be forever. It's speculated on.
I mean, to be fair, they might still be underground, just deeper than we ever thought.
Black Reach is pretty deep.
But I'm thinking the bigger likelihood is they were wiped out by something. Or someone.
They all disappeared all at once at the same time, though. It wasn't like a slow... They all vanished at the exact same moment.
Yeah, like maybe one of the deities or something. Like you said, they forsook their gods.
Yeah, that's just a line in one of the books, by the way.
What's the one in Oblivion? What's he like when you talk to him?
He's missing his lower half, and it's a spider. It's a mechanical spider lower half. And...
Assuming he wasn't always like that.
That's true. Kind of quirky. I don't remember.
Do you think maybe they just turned themselves into their machines?
There's stories about that. But no, I don't think so. I mean, I think in one of the books they talk about you can see them, they vanished. The person saw them all vanish. Like he saw a whole city of people just
Pop
wisp
out of existence. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that sounds
stories.
like some, either some Daedric shit or some holy shit, you know what I mean?
If I remember correctly, and don't quote me on this, and don't take this as lore, but I think they were fighting a war that they were losing when that happened. So it might have been a way to save themselves. They might have, launched themselves into some plane of oblivion or something.
That does make sense, actually. I mean, they would have had the technology.
I think it was it the Dark Elves they were fighting? And they had the Heart of Larkin? So they had that giant creature thing? They were powering the Numian? But I think that's a Dwemer machine. So, no, they couldn't have had that. I don't think. But I think they fought the Tribunal and lost. Can't remember. There's so much lore. It's so deep. It's so crazy. And what I love about Skyrim is they use the unreliable narrator.
Yeah.
So you're reading a book, you're reading it from the book writer's perspective. And there'll be obvious flaws in it sometimes. So you don't know what's real, what's not.
That's very true, actually, yeah.
Now you have to light something, don't you? While you're up here.
I think so. I'm just reducing what I'm carrying, because I have picked up a few random things that I really don't need.
That's what Lydia's for.
She's already maxed out. I
Ah,
forgot.
okay.
I forgot
Yeah,
to
you-
clear all the stuff off her last trip.
Yeah, like elven boots and the plain boots, you just get rid of that stuff.
You need to look after your pack mule as well, John. You know, your bullet sponge pack mule.
Yes.
Even the elven greatsword at this point is questionable if it's worth to carry. I mean, once you're getting ebony weapons as a drop loot, pretty much everything else is kind of garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Sailor's Repose added, and I believe if you go into active effects in your spells, you'll see that I think it's healing 10%.
Okay. So by putting his remains in the lighthouse and sort of cremating him there, it's given me a permanent
Blessing, yeah.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, superb. Superb. Right, I think completing that is a good point to save and go to bed.
Yes. You played Skyrim like you were supposed to when you left the college. I am going to Hobbs Fall Cave. And then you went and did something completely different because you found it along the way. That's the best way, I think, to play it.
That's what John's ADHD does.
I think that was part of a game design intent, too.
Oh, so, I mean, the way I played it was like, if it sounded interesting enough, all right, okay, go on. But otherwise, I'd just say, right, I'm coming back to that later after I'm done with this.
And then never get into it.
Oh, no, I did.
I have saved. I am about to exit from the game. Thank you, you two. And thank you to Brian, who was here earlier. Thank you, chat. Thank you, everyone who's stayed with us. Been and gone. People have popped in, said hello, and whatever. Thank you all. I'm going to end the stream there because it is past my bedtime. Because it's probably about 1:30 now.
Quarter past.
Quarter past, okay. And I have a Call of Cthulhu game to prepare tomorrow.
Indeed.
Indeed, they're arriving in Antarctica. Excellent.
Things have already been pretty juicy, but they could be a slippery slope from here. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, indeed. Right, I'm gonna get off. Thank you all, and have a very